Oh,
Good morning, YouTube. Happy Monday. Way to kick off the day with a dose of your boy Jay Seals and T Hobbs. Welcome back to the Trader Shop. Please make sure you tip the barbers, aka hit the like and subscribe button, turn the notification bells on so you get notified every time we go live and or put out a video. Ladies and gentlemen, it's looking pretty dead over here on ES and NQ. I'm not gonna lie. Right, we're getting close to Christmas time. The news is kind of, died down, all of that good stuff. And yeah, it's starting to feel a lot like Christmas in the stock market. But that's okay, because where there is a will, there is a way, and where there is price, there is action. And myself and Justin are here to bring you a great pre-market plan. But first, before I go any further, what's going on, brother? How you doing?
do you really want me to answer? Do you really want to know?
First of all, let's be clear. I have no skin in this game. So if you really
No. Your house has skin in this game. Therefore, you got skin in this game.
Keep my wife's name out your mouth.
You know what? I'm just gonna wait for her to get in here so she can defend herself.
Keep my wife's name out your mouth.
Like I said, I'm just gonna wait for her to come in here and she can defend her own self.
Nope. I'm gonna just go ahead and take the brunt for my wife, because that's the kind of husband I am. Look, the Cowgirls showed up on Sunday, but they did not show out. Listen, the Bills decided to literally pull their skirts down and beat the crap out of them on national TV in prime time. And the game was basically over.
Game of the week.
The game was over in the second quarter. I went upstairs and started charting. I said, bro, this is over. Justin was like, nah, man, it's a lot of football to play. I said, bro, stop playing. We watching the same game. Like, this game is over. I said, 92 yards in the first half. 92 yards in the first half, Dallas.
James Cook is him.
Dak Prescott,
baby.
you officially lost your MVP vote. That was the game that lost you the MVP vote. Meanwhile, Christian McCaffrey is probably about to get the MVP because he did drop 7 total touchdowns on one team in one season for the first time in NFL history. Has never been done. So, and he's on a winning football team. So to me, it's between 3 people: Tyreek Hill, Brock Purdy, and Christian McCaffrey. I think those are the 3 finalists. Yeah, CMC.
I think CMC gonna win it though.
Yeah, I think he will too. Like he's been killing the league for too long not to get it. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, let's jump right into this pre-market plan and talk about this market. I hope you guys like the jazzy type music that we got going on this morning. It was my choice. I was kind of jumping through music this weekend and thought I'll go with some smooth jazz because I know that's what my man Justin grew up on, and try to switch it up from hip hop to jazz to whatever just keeps us calm. So that being said, let's jump right into this pre-market plan. All right, so the macro view, ladies and gentlemen. As you know, price has been on a massive uptrend, right? Everybody's trying to time the top. Everybody's trying to, take this market short, which I understand because I want to take it short too. But we haven't gotten confirmation yet. As a matter of fact, if you look on the daily chart, right, the weekly, the daily, we were talking about it in the Discord last night. Like, everything just looks super bullish, right? We go down here to the 4-hour on NQ, and we're basically, after trying to break these lows and failed, we pop back up, and now we're just kind of circling around these highs, which the longer we stay up here, the tighter we squeeze, right? You look at this area here, we're starting to squeeze this triangle, right? We usually draw a line here and a line here. We be in a nice little triangle. So ultimately, we're trying to squeeze higher. All right. So the market has been rallying back to the upside since Thursday, and now appears to be ready to attempt to break out to new levels of resistance. 1 hour supply is all that's left on NQ. I think it's 4-hour supply on ES, but I'll go over that. We can break out here. It will be huge, but if we continue to fail, I think consolidation will be on the menu. All right. So if we look at the 1 hour, right, this is the consolidation that we've had literally since 5 p.m. yesterday, right? We came up here, we got rejected on this candle, right? Friday, came back up here, tried to retest that high, failed, tried to retest it again, failed, retest it, failed. But every time we fail, we're getting tighter, right? So what I want to see if I'm a bear this morning is I want to look to short weak rallies. What I mean by that is I'm going to let this first dump happen. Like if the market wants to flush down, great. Break this structure, then I'm interested in shorts on the way back up. Okay. So I'm not going to look to be first seller. I'm looking to be the second seller that comes back up and gets to retest and sell this market down like that. Okay. So what I'm looking for is the short weak rallies into 1 hour supply at 1683825 through 1688725 previous day high, and look to short the previous day low. So because I believe that we're in kind of a tight range, right? If we don't break this level here, okay, on the short, and then we pop back up, all right, now I know that the range is pretty much confirmed. So if I look to short this on a retest, then I'm only looking to short here. But if we break this with some volume, we get through this area here, now I know that the market's ready to sell off a little more. So that will bring me to my secondary plan. If we break this clean, this previous day low, if we break this previous day low clean, right, at 16,760, then I can look for a retest of this area to take the market short, targeting 4 hour demand here, right, at 1664775. All right. To the bullish side, there's two scenarios that I'm looking at, right? And obviously more can be created, but these are the ones I'm looking at for now. What I'm looking for is for price to come down here, and let's say it doesn't want to pull back, but it hits this demand zone. So I want to see bullish, look for buyers to defend the 4 hour demand, right? Which will look something like this, right? Look for buyers to defend this 4 hour demand zone, and then we can look to long the market into previous day low, right? After the previous day low, then we can look to target the 1 hour supply zone, right? Just like that. All right. To the other bullish scenario, we're looking right here. Okay. Above the previous day high, we can look for longs above a previous day high, right? Looking for price to hold. So we get a break above the previous high. We come back, we base, right? We do something like this. Ooh, sweep, come back up, base, we enter there. And then we can look to take the market long into this key level at 17,000. In the event we get super bullish, we'll break above 17,000, retest it, and then come back in to test 17,11375. So that's kind of my plan on NQ. Justin, I can go over my ES plan unless you already have yours set up.
Yeah, it's set up.
Okay, awesome. All right, so hope that helped you out a little bit, guys. And yeah, go for it, Jay.
All right, so for ES, just like Hobbs was saying for NQ, and shout out to Hobbs because he pointed this out yesterday in our weekly training session that we have. Discord plug, blah, 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 blah. Anyway, so we got this basically a bull flag on ES right now, and price has just kind of been trading in between it. And it looks like we're kind of in a tighter range pretty quickly, I think, compared to what we normally have seen for this this range. So I think today we're going to break out. Personally, what I would like to see is a breakout to the downside. I like failed patterns just because a lot of people who see this bull flag are going to be more bullish than bearish. But with the context that we've just ran so much over the past, month, 2 months, I would like to see this flag fail, although I'm obviously open to it also continuing to go higher. So it doesn't matter which way it moves, honestly. I just think that a failure will bring a much bigger move to the downside than a potential continue run up. But on Friday overnight, this 4778 level held really, really nicely. So I'm also going to be watching for this level to continue to hold. It looks like we're already kind of bouncing a little bit lower than we did on Friday overnight or in the morning. So if this continues, I still want to see buyers hold this 4754 because technically this is just a balanced range. But if we continue to squeeze up in this area, then I'll just wait for the breakout or breakdown and just kind of see what happens. I'm not sure if I'm super keen on playing this or actually just allowing it to break out and then come back and retest, kind of like Hobbs is saying. Like, I don't know if I want to necessarily be the first seller in this situation. But maybe the VIX can kind of help give me a little bit extra clarity. Like if the VIX is pumping while this is starting to break out or break down, then maybe I'll feel a lot better about actually playing the breakdown, and same vice versa for a breakout. But other than that, we're pretty much just in this balanced range right here. I think as long as we're between 4788 and 4754, the market is just imbalanced. And until we either get below this level or we get above this supply zone, this 4-hour supply zone at 4798, there's just not going to be any continuation. So it's okay if you want to short the market inside of this range right here, just as long as you know that you may have to cut down here for the short, and then vice versa. You may, if you want to long the market up here would be the better option than trying to long it in this, right? I think as long as we're up here closer to these highs, even on a breakdown, it's just more high quality to try to short the market down to these levels than it's going to be to try to long the markets, expecting the market to continue moving up, if that makes sense. So that's kind of where I'm at right now with ES. It's just kind of in this range and just kind of sort of gauging what happens in this range. So
no doubt. Appreciate your input, good sir. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much the same on NQ. ES is just kind of, it's more defined, right? The structure is a lot more defined on ES. But let's jump into some of these stocks, man, because as you guys know, we watched the Magnificent Seven. You don't know what the Magnificent Seven is and you're just tuning in to the shop, I'll school you. Apple, Microsoft, Nvidia, Google, Tesla, Meta, and Amazon make up a strong percentage of the ETFs that we trade, right? ES and NQ. Therefore, I want to watch these as price action moves on to give me a good insight on what price may be trying to do even before price decides to do it, right? And as you can see, unlike Friday, almost everybody is in at their lows and potentially looking to go lower. However, their validated lows are acting as strong support, right? Which means that unless we get below these lows, and we'll just go with Apple, right? Unless Apple breaks below this low, this market is still just going to chop around on the ETFs, right? If Apple starts to break down, Microsoft starts to break down, and like Justin is saying, we get that push from the VIX, then I fully expect for these rallies or these the dump to happen this morning. I think it's primed to happen. I think we're at 4-hour supply, 1-hour supply on ES and NQ respectively. However, again, I need to get that confirmation before I go to enter the trade. And I think that confirmation can come from either these 7 stocks or if we move over to the VIX, right? If we jump over to the VIX and we jump over to bonds, there's something similar in the correlation that you'll start to see that we haven't been seeing as of late. The VIX has been in the absolute trash can as of late, right? Therefore, we haven't been getting a good reading on it. But now, if you look, there's 2 things that you need to pay attention to on this chart. One, bonds. Bonds are headed up. 10-year treasury yields reflect inversely to price action, right? If they're going up, we come down. If they go down, we go up, right? And you start to see the structure that was built, right? A double bottom, a triple bottom down here at 3.893, indicating that we may have found a temporary bottom on the treasury yield. Therefore, we start to push up and potentially start to break some type of structure. If that happens, that indicates a change of character on the treasury yields, which in turn should indicate a change of character on the ETFs that you're trading, depending on a lot of other factors. The other thing is the dollar. It's kind of flat right now, but if you can get the dollar to agree with these 2, right? Get this double bottom down here, validate these lows, which is trying to do, right? And continue to push upward, then again, that will support the thesis, the bearish thesis of the market. Vice versa, finally, you get over to the VIX. And like I said, I'm just going to blow this up so you guys can get a deep dive into the VIX. Look at this beautiful double bottom right here, right? Nice double bottom validation of lows, all right? Look at this up here, a break of the previous high, okay? What do we expect to happen for all the people that know how to read price action, all right? You know how to read price action, you expect this break to happen in either A, we hold the high, right? B, we retest this low. C, we retest this area. Or D, we come all the way back down and go lower, right? Those are the options because we still have this high here, right, that we got to get above. And for me, the key level on VIX is going to be 15 today. Last week, it was 1450. If we can get VIX to get over 15, it will start to pull this market down because it's just an indication that big sellers are pulling into the market and they are looking to sell their position, which creates volatility, hence the name volatility index, right? So if we can get some of that volatility and monitor it via the VIX, then we can get the VIX to push up. So I hope that helps you along your journey today. Myself and Justin, I'm going to try something a little different today. I took Friday off, and I wanted to kind of step back and just kind of watch how Justin would run the show without me, right? And one thing that I noticed is that, Justin's really focused on his trading when it's time to trade. And I get a little frustrated because I don't focus on my trading. I try to focus on the chat. I try to focus on teaching everybody and try to make sure everybody's good. But this is a trading show, okay? That being said, I'm going to switch it up a little bit. I'm going to still be vocal me, right? Like you guys know, I'm always going to be vocal me. I can't change who I am. However, I need to put my focus on my trading journey as well. So in between trades, if you guys are texting, chatting, it's all good. We'll get back to you. But if we're quiet, it's because we're looking at the market. We'll kind of discuss it inadvertently, right? But at the same time, everybody should be looking at trade setups, right? Everything else is just noise. When I'm done trading, I'll come back. We'll catch up with the chat, and we'll keep the show going that way. All right. So I just wanted to put that out there. But that being said, let's say good morning to the effing chat this morning. All right. King LA Tour says, morning, everyone. Morning, everyone. Good morning, King LA. Hustle for Life is in the building. What's going on? Micaiah in the building. Day One's in the building. Black Beauty Machine says, what's up? Oh, Black Beauty Machine said yes. Oh, okay. Judah Barak says, great. Us cooking. Wow. Everybody run. Oh, great. My wife cooking breakfast. Everybody run. Mine can't cook either. Oh, Lord. My wife made cookies yesterday. Yeah, my wife can cook too. She just don't because I do all the cooking. But Z Trading says, good morning. My wife did bake she baked some Kit Kat cookies yesterday.
Kit Kat
fire.
That sounds really good.
It was really good. Like, I wasn't expecting it to be that good. Good morning, Candy Cane. Appreciate you guys for stopping by the shop. Please make sure you haven't already. Tip the barbers, ladies and gentlemen, aka hit the like and subscribe button. We're headed toward 600 subscribers. We're at 550, 560, somewhere around there. So if you would share us out on Twitter, follow us on Twitter. We do go live on Twitter as well. We're dual broadcasting over there. If you guys don't know the Twitter handles or the X handles, it's at _Trader Shop and at Seals the Games with an S, not a Z. All right. So that is the salutations out of the way. Let's get to trading, man. Oh, yeah. I guess we could take a moment to talk about your team.
Well, but before we do that, we actually do have some people watching over on Twitter, which I thought was kind of interesting. If you go to if you go and you look at the StreamYard thing and you put at the views, we actually have some people, and we had some people come and actually comment the other day using Twitter, which I thought was also equally dope.
How do you check the comments on Twitter?
Now it'll come up with like the Twitter bird or whatever if they comment on Twitter. If they leave
that's super cool. I didn't realize that.
Mm-hmm. But
yeah, what's up?
I'm gonna put out a poll real fast for bullish or bearish for the morning. Bullish or bearish this morning. Y'all better exercise your right to vote, because as a person, you have that right. And if you're in a place where you don't have that right, well, you got that right on YouTube, so you should use it for a change, you know.
Justin has given you the right to vote, so imagine that.
Power. A black man giving you power. Let's go.
He's donated. He is giving you the power to vote now. Imagine that.
But yeah, man, we
say that.
We got like 10 minutes till the market opens, and the Bills are on the road to the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying?
Disconnected.
What is Mason? No
I feel like I only vote bearish. I just realized how many times I vote bearish on this thing.
I can't even vote.
Oh, because you made the poll.
Mm-hmm.
Look at all of this liquidity on ES. It's like 1,000 orders sitting up here between 47.81 and 47.85.
I just want to let you know you're the only person who voted bearish, because everybody else has voted bullish.
I'm okay with that.
You're a lone survivor.
Hey, only one can be correct. So we'll see.
Or 3 people can be correct. You know?
No, only one side can be correct.
No, I guess you have a 50-50 shot. That's not true. Both sides could be wrong. We could just not go anywhere. I'm gonna add that to the poll too. Are you bullish, you bearish, or you sideways at open?
Are you sitting sideways, boys in the days? All right, let's get some of these charts up here.
Okay, Mason. He said, I'm counter trading Hobbs.
I know. Hey, Mason, let's do it. Let's
Oh,
get it.
man.
You and the rest of the chat is counter trading me. So
Water. Jesus.
I only do the poll for entertainment. I'm trading either way. Like it, like wherever price takes me, So
Mason, when Hobbs gets long, you're gonna get short. That's what I'm hearing. I'm cool with that. That's funny.
Let's do it. May the gods forever be in your favor.
But if you're gonna counter trade, well, I guess you can counter trade them and do it on NQ if you wanted to.
Yeah.
Oil lost its mind this morning.
Yeah, this was the move right here, low key. Oil was 100% the move. I still might trade it. I'm gonna set an alert for right here. See how price reacts when we come back in here.
Is it like a 5-minute or something? I guess maybe a 72.64. Okay, yeah, we was looking at the same spot.
That big ass 5-minute candle. Big imbalance right here.
Yeah.
You come back through here, I'll be interested. I'll put an alert down.
Mason said, "Yeah, inverse Hobbs." You gonna start the ETF.
It's funny because in the Discord, that's what they do to me as well. So I'm starting to think, maybe you guys just don't believe that I can trade or something.
It's a trend, man. It's a trend.
Oh yeah, in the Discord, they believe that I'm correct, but they just wait till I get stopped out, and then they be like, "Okay, time to go in the direction that he was going in." So there's that. I'm cool with it either way, man. I think it's entertaining. And I know that's right. I'm like, nah, I think you're spot on. You just never give yourself enough room. All right, I think it's a CLF4, Jay, in TraderVate for oil. Oh, by the way, guys, we're also eyeing oil this morning because oil just seems to be moving a lot better. So I'm watching this. I'm watching this area between 73.03 and 72.67 on oil. So I got it marked up on my TraderVate, and I got an alert set in the event that we come down there. Just looking at other things to trade if price decides to do what it looks like it might do today. So yeah, I think it's 72.30 on the actual TraderVate chart.
Does yours look weird on TraderVate?
CL? Nah, you gotta do CLF4. There's when you say look weird, what do you mean?
Like some of the candles are not full.
Nah, go to the 5-minute.
I went to the 5. It still looks that way. I don't know. Go to 15. Oh yeah, 15 looks better.
Yeah, it may not be that much volume on the contract yet. I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna mark that whole area out on the 15. It looks really good now. You see that entire order block right there, where price took off from, created that imbalance on the 15-minute right here.
Hold on, let me go back and look. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm marking this whole section off right here. Anywhere in here, price comes back in here, I'd be willing to trade it long. So
that makes sense.
We got a breaker structure here. We got this breaker structure, came back, retested this area, pushed out, broke this structure, and now we're pushing up. So if price can come back down here, I'd be willing to take it back up for breaker structure. All right, we got alert set on that. We got about 5 minutes till market open. So like I said, I'm watching oil, NQES. They look really blah today. So oil is on my radar this morning. And I think we got crude oil inventories coming in. Mason said, "I buy that too." To be honest, yeah, it looks good. I closed my oil longs end of day Friday. Oh, you had them in a live account so you could swing them. Yeah, I mean, this price action, it put it this way, this looks better, right? Like this looks more definitive. That's all I'm saying, right? Like I trade where the matter of fact, I'm gonna add this window here. No, I hate that window. It feels like I'm blocking off price. I'll just go back and forth. It's fine. I got alerts on anyway. So Micaiah says, been trying to get away from scalping mindset myself to work on long-term holds / trades. I'm usually too early. Yeah, you gotta. I think if you want to be the type of traders that Justin and I try to strive to be, you have to be able to be a little bit more patient, right? Like when you're a scalper, you're looking for that momentum, right? You want to catch this move immediately, and you're trying to get out here, re-enter here, get out here, right? 4 different trades. However, when you're looking for the bigger move, you allow this sometimes to happen because this is all a part of the bigger move, right? So if you allow this price to push down, right, and break this structure, that's step 1, right? That's you setting up a trade. So you say, okay, we broke this structure. All right, now I know bears are in control, right? Once we come back up to this structure, now you don't have to hesitate. As soon as you get that candle that tells you liquidity sweep and break, now you can enter the trade here and you can put your stop above here and look to take the market down lower because you're in at the break and retest, as opposed to being in at the break and scalping this, not knowing if it's going to continue. I would much rather just be patient and wait for the retest and then take the market down even lower. That's where I think scalpers differ. Is scalpers don't like to really be patient, and that's okay, right? It's not a knock on them. It's just the reality of scalping is it's not a patient game. It's get your money real quick and get out. I don't like to trade that way, and I'm okay with being that way, right? So
3 minutes, 2 minutes. Oh, this is gonna be good. It's not a lot of news today, though. I think there's like no news today. So yeah, there's nothing. That's why it's No News Monday.
Yeah, no news Monday. Taco Tuesday. I was like, this boy Justin was in a good mood making these trades.
No, I put Taco Tuesday because there's no news on Tuesday neither. So I was like, well, there's no news on Tuesday. Taco Tuesday.
You gonna get sued by Taco Bell.
Yeah, no one cares about building permits and housing.
No. Micaiah says it's been hard scalping while trying to do work, which is why I need to change. Yeah, if you're trying to scalp while doing other stuff, that has to be extremely difficult. Extremely difficult.
Agreed.
Because when you scalp, you don't care which trend you're in, right? You're just looking for quick moves. But if you're doing other things and you're in the wrong direction of the trend, then the market's going to continue on without you, right? You're going to lose a lot more than you win. The key part about scalping is what I don't like about scalping. It has nothing to do with buying and selling quick, right? Nothing to do with that. The thing about scalping that I don't like is I have to be right with a high percentage rate. I have to, because my risk to reward is probably really small, meaning I'm only risking a little to make a little, like a 1-to-1, a 2-to-1, whatever, right? I like trading from point of origin to point of origin because I can get a higher risk to reward, which means I don't have to be right as much. Let's get it. Market is now open. Yeah, that sounds stressful. Yeah, I can't trade that way. I've seen people do it. I've tried it. I can't even paper trade that way. Like I've tried to paper trade the live markets and scalp, and I still get too greedy. I'd be like, nah, it could go down to here, you know.
Facts. Facts.
I'm too greedy. Like I know that about myself, and once I understood that, I was like, all right, this is not the trader that I can be. And I think that's a part of the journey is trying to figure out who you are as a trader. So I know I'm not a scalper.
I agree. I'm much too greedy to be a scalper. Look at it go. Look at it go.
Oil is out of here, bro. Like, man. All right, look, we're looking pretty bullish. There's a lot of buying on the tape for ES. I think we want to push through this 47.85 level, and I'm more than willing to let this push because I want to see this break, right? Just like the pre-market plan is saying, I want to see us get above this 47.88 level and hold, then come back down for a retest, and I'll look to trade that on the way back up, or vice versa. I want to see this level break down here, right? And then I'll wait for a retest and I'll look to short it back down. So everything else is noise to me. Like, this market can do whatever it wants. Until it does those two things, I'm not interested in the market.
There's already a ton of people trying to get above this balance at 47.85. They really just tried. What was I gonna say? I was gonna say something. I can't remember now what I was gonna say. It lost me. Oh, I know what I was gonna say. How do you remember how you figured out how to invert your chart?
Yeah.
Remember? It was on the bottom, right?
Yeah, it's the little tool. This little tool right here in the bottom right. It looks like a socket. You click that right here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You click that. It's on your app too. You click it and then you click invert scale.
So wait.
So you can see price through this. So everything looks bullish. Okay, so right here. Here, let me expand it.
Oh, okay. I see it now. The second.
It just looks weird because my thing were in 2-pane.
There we go.
Yeah, and now you can kind of see the inversion. For your brain probably works like mine because I mean everything in your brain is inverted. So.
Yeah.
So like I just like to see everything bullish, even though I'm selling the market. So
what I was thinking is you could invert the VIX. That way the VIX actually moves the way you want to move. So the VIX is moving up, then the market should be moving up.
Oh no, that would
down. The markets should be moving down.
Nope, that would not work for me. Because then it starts to invert my brain and I might press the wrong button. But if I do it just for what I'm trading, understanding that I just have to hit the sell button, right? With the VIX, I'm really not even watching the VIX throughout the day, right? I'm just watching the numbers. I only start to pull it up when the numbers get extreme, right? So if I see something getting close to that 15 marker, I'm gonna pull it up to kind of see, okay, what happened here, right? But right now, like I just watch the tab, right? I make sure I'm selected on VIX and I just watch the tab. But when we're in supply areas or demand areas, I don't have to invert it. But when we're in supply, I'll invert it just to see the price action happen the way I like to see it. The way I like to read it is I like to read hammer candles. Well, gravestone dojis aren't anything but hammer candles when you turn them upside down. So if we get a gravestone doji, it'll look like a hammer candle inverted.
Yeah.
That way I only have to focus on one type of candlestick reading, which is bullish. Everything's bullish for me.
Yeah, that makes sense. I was just saying, like, as far as instead of the how the correlation with the VIX is when it's coming down, the market's going up. When it's coming up, the market's coming down. But if you inverted it, then the correlation is just the same. When the VIX is coming up, the market should also be coming up. So
yeah, I mean, it makes sense if you trade in side by side, but if you just reading the numbers, then the inversion don't really help you. You know what I mean?
That's true.
Like the inversion is more of a visual, right? This is a more of a visual aesthetic for me. And if I invert the VIX visually, it won't do anything but confuse me when I go back to look at it.
Yeah.
All right, let's take a look at the lay of the land. And Apple is selling. Where we've seen this movie before, Justin? Everybody is pumping.
Every day last week.
Everybody is pumping, but Apple is not on board. Look at Meta leaving the building. Tesla looking like it wants all of this supply zone, all the smoke. Amazon above previous day high. Nvidia above previous day high. Meanwhile, Apple is selling. And let me tell you something about this market. If this big boy starts to sell and doesn't get on board with the rest of these guys, the market's going to come down. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. I've seen it too many times. I do not care if all 6 of these start to pump. If Apple starts to dump, this market ain't going anywhere. As a matter of fact, it's going to reverse. Look how aggressively selling Apple is. But we're coming into 2-hour demand at 194.84 on Apple. But watch to see if these start to reverse as Apple comes into demand. Or does Apple reverse, right, on this little liquidity sweep of the lows and then turn around and follow everybody to the upside? As far as the tape, I'm not getting really a clear reading on what's going on. It just looks like a cluster F. A lot of buying
we're
at
a
the highs,
point. Yeah, we're at a sticking point on the market from the tape's perspective. We got a potential trap buyers up here at the highs at 4785. There's a lot of buying going on up there.
1,500 of them. 1,500 of them. Yeah, so Apple had a daily doji on Friday at resistance. Juicy. I like daily dojis. Let me see.
Daily doji sounds like a daily double.
I like daily dojis. They had 2 of them. They had one on what's this? One on Thursday and one on Friday.
Somebody
basically
selling their position up here.
Basically a head and shoulders on the daily. But look at Google, man. Google's losing his mind.
It's interesting. Yeah, I'm looking at Google. Google's pumping. I mean, Microsoft is holding nicely. Nvidia is doing its thing, which I cannot. I think Nvidia is the bane of my existence.
Only when you're trying to short it.
Yeah, only when you're trying to short. That's true.
Yeah. Nvidia is almost at all-time highs. You was like, it's gonna come down. I'm like, bro, Nvidia looks so strong. Like, I would strongly suggest that you get out of that position. You was like, I'm at it. I was like, all right. All right, there's the break over 47.86 on ES. NQ's breaking over 876, which is another important level. I guess we'll go back to the regular view so you guys don't think I'm crazy when I say we're breaking out. But
good Lord.
Lot of buying at these highs right now, ladies and gentlemen. Lots and lots. And oil is coming down, baby. Come on down, oil. Come on down. As the market pumps, I expect for oil to come back to my entry. And I'll be looking at a couple different setups today. So if we can break out of this, I'll be looking at this area as an area to potentially long this market. NQ looks like the area is going to be around 856 to roughly 830. And then on ES, we're looking at about 4784 through roughly about 4776, right? So this entire block, if we break out of this supply zone, this is where I'm looking to trade. So, which it looks pretty good this morning. Let's see it.
Yeah, we're pumping out of this this range.
Oh man. I don't know, man.
I'm curious to see what's at 4788, honestly. But we could just get our heads knocked right back underneath.
Yeah,
there was a ton of buying that happened at 4785, and it's got to hold. And you can already see selling is stepping
this does
in.
not look like the bullish behavior you would expect after a break of the high. So we'll see. 15-minute candles got 5 minutes and 33 seconds in it. Let's see if we can close above.
Oh, I said, here he come again. More buyers at 85.
Oh, yeah.
Just watching this 85 level. Right now, 85 is the only real important level that I really care about right now. Just off of the tape. Off of the tape.
Yeah, it's a ton of activity at 85.
Yeah, I want to see buyers continue buying up here. We didn't break Friday's high, though, which means lower high. Yeah, we didn't break Friday's high, but we're also just in a range. We're just moving sideways right now, so
yeah.
But I think that's why Hobbs is more bearish than bullish. Matter of fact, let's check this.
Yeah, I'm bearish until we get over. Sorry. I feel like I was having a fight with my mic. My bad. Yeah, I'm bearish until we get above 47.88. We get above 47.88, I'll be interested. And I think if we get above 47.88, there's two trains of thoughts, right? Like I can look to short when we get up to 47.98, right? 4,800 psychological level plus 4-hour supply zone. I can look to short back down to here, catching buyers off sides up here, or I can look to just wait and let all of this happen and look to long the market back up, expecting a break of structure above 4,800. So
agreed. It's very slow today. Today is very slow. Mason says these are shaky highs for sure. I understand being bearish.
Yeah, again, I'm bearish until I'm not, guys. Like I'm flexible. But if you ask for my vote, bearish.
I'm flexible.
Pause.
Makai said I was bullish at open. You want to click there? I was bullish at open. Played that, made a little. I'm bearish unless we break Friday's high. Yeah.
What's Friday's high? Is it this 47.88 level? Oh no, it's okay. NQ is not above Friday's high. Okay. NQ is at 887. That's Friday's high. ES is already above Friday's high. We opened up above Friday's high. So just do with that what you will. About 4 points above Friday's high. One could make the assumption that if ES structurally is above Friday's high, NQ is next. But it would only be an assumption.
Yeah. Facts. I would like to see. I would really like to see Vic start to kind of like pump or do something up here because it's literally just trading sideways.
1 minute head and shoulders on NQ. Let's check it out. NQ is at the bottom, ladies and gentlemen. So,
yeah,
I like that.
1 minute head and shoulders,
really like
nice.
That. Let's see what we got on ES on the 1 minute. Not quite as pretty, but NQ is definitely giving a nice, beautiful head and shoulders. Again, for me, I'm more than willing to allow this to push down and break some structure first. I do like the higher low or the lower high being put in. I think that makes for a good trade. It's just I still feel like I'm being first seller, so I'll just wait. Tape looks extremely bearish below 47.85 though.
Agree.
To Justin's point.
Yeah, they just like exhausted all the buying up there.
Literally absorb price all day. So to me, 47.85 just became really effing important to me.
Yeah, see what happens. See if we get some type of failed rally here. I am with you though. I still think it's a little early to be a seller.
Yeah. I just feel like every time we've tried to sell this market off, we just pop right back up. And it's because these lows are so strong, which is fine. I'm just not going to be the first person to sell this market. Like I'm going to let the big money come in and show me they want to sell the market, which I think they do. I think somebody's loading in a position. They're refusing to let price get above 47.85, 47.90, which tells me somebody is loading into a position, but the VIX isn't telling me that they're aggressively loading into a position, right? I need to see the VIX start to break some structure, which will tell me that, okay, now we're ready to start selling, right? And that's why 15 on the VIX is extremely important to me. So
yeah, agreed. Good morning, Zvot. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, still kind of waiting for the VIX to hopefully.
Volume is so dry this morning. Look at the 1 minute. When was the last time you were able to watch the 1 minute during the New York session on NQ like this? Like this thing looks like paint dry. This is super slow.
It is super slow. Agreed. Yeah.
Like this is NQ, baby. We supposed to be like a hot Ferrari.
Hot Ferrari.
It looks like ES is trying to repeat the pattern on the 1 minute that NQ's already formed. So trying to break these lows here at 851. I think a good short could have been right up here at these highs, right? So if you're looking to short, you could look to short these highs. You know, that doesn't pan out. Now you're looking to short these highs. I personally am not looking to short this as of yet. because I'm looking at it on a higher time frame, right? Like I'm watching the 1 minute, for entries, but look at the 15 minute, right? You look at the 15 minute, what's happening? This is the low. We retested this low, and now we're trying to push higher. We broke above this structure, and now we're coming into this imbalance here, filling it and potentially trying to go higher. But this is a very bearish rejection candle. But this is a bullish candle on the other side. So it's too many conflicting thoughts for me. I just leave it alone. I think it's going to go up, though. If I had to make my bet right now, I would say we're going to push up. So just wait. 33 people in the building. Please make sure you tip the barbers, ladies and gentlemen. All that means is just hitting the like and subscribe button. If you would like to officially tip the barbers, we are monetized as of last week, so you can drop a super chat, and we will have to split 20% of that with with YouTube. But that's not necessary. You don't have to do it. I just want to let you guys know that we're moving up in the world of YouTube. You know what I mean? Like soon we'll be able to get members and stickers and all that other cool stuff, which. That's what they charge you. They charge you the 20%. They don't. It's not like a prop firm. They don't charge you to go make money. Yeah, their charge is they pimp us out. We're the talent, and they go pimp us out. And they take 20%. They say it's actually 30%. I think it's 30%.
Yeah, they raised it recently.
The Papa Shop. Yeah, it's for every dollar we make, they get 30 cents, which is insane if you think about it.
This market is trash today.
I did say 20, and then I thought about it. I'm pretty sure it's 30.
This market's trash today.
Yep. Not even oil is going to come in to save us here.
All right, looks like we're getting a little bit of a pop here. A little bit, at least on the tape, there's a little bit more strong buying coming into the market. Finally,
looking at the 15-minute, to me, there's no doubt that we're trying to go bullish, and that's why sometimes like I get away from the 1 minute chart, just because the 1 minute chart, again, I know how to read it, right? I get it, but you got to pull back and see what the higher time frames are doing, because on the 1 minute, this looks really bearish. But if you look at it on the 15-minute, I mean, this low hasn't been broken yet, right? On NQ. So let's clock in with the stocks. Okay, brother.
Look at 47.87 on the tape. Look at 47.87 on the
Lord,
tape.
they are like, thou shalt not pass.
Oh my God.
You will not come out of this supply zone. They just slapped 1,000 orders at 47.87.
Oh my God.
Bro, they're adding more to it too.
Yeah.
Pop's long. Pop's long.
You said Pop's long.
Yeah,
and NASDAQ's starting to sell off now too. Look at NQ. Good call, Makai, on the inverse head and shoulders, or on the regular head and shoulders.
It looked much better on NASDAQ than it did on ES. That's for sure. You just want to see. I just want to see this break, right? Like I'm being very patient with this price action this morning. Like this is the type of price action that like I feel like the supermarket's empty, right? Like the volume is very, very mediocre. It's very
yes, might have just made equal highs right there. You see that?
Equal highs right there, and it's paying for it. Be careful, Papa Di Giorgio.
He got short.
He got long up here.
Oh,
he got long at 40. Not up here. He got long at 81.
Yeah.
Hey, man, that's his position. Do you, baby?
It could work. It could work. We're looking bullish. It's just very low volume times right now. I agree with you 1,000%. It's like trying to steal candy in a candy shop with nobody in it.
Yeah. I think Pop's on the right path of staying bullish. I just don't like the equal highs being put in. But I think if you look at the 15-minute, it still looks strong on the 15-minute chart, right? Like it just looks like we're playing around inside of this candle. And even on NQ, although the 1 minute looked bearish with the head and shoulders pattern, let's see what it accomplished, right? It did break below this structure. It closed below this, but it didn't close below this low, right? And that's what I would be wanting to see if I'm a bear, right? If I'm a bear, I'm not getting into this play short until we at least break below this low, 832. I need to at least see that broken. And instead, we're playing right at this high right here, right? On NQ, we came right back to this high, this validated high right here. And that's why I couldn't short just yet. In comparison, on ES, the 1 minute, right? If we go down to the 1 minute, ES didn't even break below structure. In fact, it held these lows right here, right? It's not to say that this can't turn around and flush. It's just, for me, I like the 15-minute to continue pushing above these equal highs in the next 8 minutes, 42 seconds or so. Because the chance of this rally continuing, in my opinion, is higher than us just falling back. But the tape's weighing in at 47.87, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah, well, and then also, if you look, Apple's still selling off. Nvidia is putting in a lower high. You got Microsoft starting to come down. The only thing that's really been holding the market up is Google. And even that's starting to pull back now. So, and the Nasdaq is showing that, because the Nasdaq has been showing off.
Yeah, Amazon's pushing up too, though, and Google looks like this is a basing candle. And again, Nvidia, although it's cooling off, it's still holding its lows, right? I think everybody's just waiting on Apple to hit this demand zone, which it just did. This 2-hour demand that we called out earlier at 194.84. I think everybody's waiting on Apple to come inside of demand and see if they can find buyers. If Apple finds buyers here, it's going to turn this market around. This market's going to rally.
That's true.
So,
yeah,
that's just the area in which we're in.
Candle from Apple.
So, we'll see what happens. Either way it go, nothing's changed for me, right? It's just commentation at this point. Like, nothing's changed for me in regards to, do I enter? Do I want to trade this? Nope. I'm chilling. I'll wait. Or oil just doesn't care right now. I know, bro. I know. I'm watching it right here. I'm watching it, Mason. Like, I'm literally just wanting. You see this little alarm clock right here? I just want oil to come back to this alarm clock. That's all I need. I'm telling you, none of this price action means anything to me right now. If this is gonna be like this all day, then I'm just gonna trade oil. I'm just waiting on oil to come back to me, right? Like, that's all we need. But let's check the 30 minutes, see if we can find some demand. It's the same spot, right? Let's see the 90 minute. Yeah. So if we come all the way back down here, I'll definitely trade it, right? But let's check the 1 hour, 2 hour. Yep, everything's putting us right back in the same spot, right? So oil, I do have what is this right here? I do have a supply zone on oil sitting at 75.26. Looks like it's way too high though. Let's go with let's go with this 75. We'll put this right here, 75.62 on oil on the 4 hour is the resistance zone up there. So I'd be interested in oil shorts if we come up there, back down to the lows. But I'm kind of scared to short it. Look at this 4 hour candle. Never mind. I'll just wait for price to come back down. Like, I'm not short this. I do not want to deal with that. I am not without Bookmap. I am definitely not shorting this without Bookmap. It's not going to happen. So I'd much rather just, in the case of oil, wait for it to come back down and then long it back up. Right? Like, I'm not shorting this. 5 minutes left in this 15-minute candle for ES. NQ is already starting to reverse back to the upside, just kind of how we figured, right? We're protecting this low. We got this protected low right here at 849. We came back into the protected low, pushed back up, right? And now we got this protected high up here that should act as resistance. But if we start to stop people out, we're gonna go and break this swing high, and then we're going up, right? We're gonna get aggressive. And let's look at the stock market, right? Look at Google continuing to push. After looking like it was going to be a basing candle, it said, nope, we out of here. Meta continuing to push. Amazon pushing. Tesla, you want to see selling off because it's inverted, right? Microsoft's trading sideways, which is still not a bad thing, holding the lows, right? And in Nvidia, looking like it wants to break highs while also holding the lows, which is all bullish. So to me, all they're waiting on is for Apple to get a candle. If Apple can get a candle, this thing is going to go nuclear to the upside because everything else already pushing, right?
Yeah, Apple's really been doing its own thing lately. It's super annoying. Here comes the market coming down, or at least ES is getting jumpy to the downside.
Yeah, and then over here on NQ, testing these protected highs here to see if we can't get an official rejection and officially break these lows. If we get above what is this 878, then we're going to continue this uptrend. If we can reject here and continue to reject these highs, then we'll start to move down lower, which is what you want to see if you're a bear. Okay. So I'm taking that one with you. Yeah, I think it's a good trade. I think it's a good trade idea. Ultra Omega says, what up, though? Y'all trade with Apex at all? Yeah, we both do. I got 10 Apex accounts that I'm trying to get funded. I got 9 that I'm trying to get funded. I got 1 funded account. I just bought like a bunch more the other day. Am I trying to get funded in one day? Not really. Honestly, that I'm not even interested in that. I just got to pay out from them. So I decided to reinvest into nine more accounts or whatever. It took me up to 10. I think it was 6 more. And I'm just going to trade them regular. Like I'm not interested in getting funded in one day. I'm just interested in trading those accounts to get to the point where I can fund them. And once they're funded, I'm playing the long game with Apex. I think that's the best move you can do. And there's the break above the high right there at 878. Remember, we had this protected low right here, just like we talked about. If we were going to continue to be bullish, we had to break this high. And then you expect ES to pretty much follow that same thesis, right? And if we go now that we've seen it, let's go look at it on the 15-minute chart, right? Like, this is why sometimes it's good to understand the higher time frames. If you look at the 15-minute, there was nothing bullish about this or nothing bearish about this ever, right? We pulled back into the low, retested the low, and then we pushed up. Understanding the higher time frames while also looking for entries on lower time frames is so important, right? And then you look at ES on the 1 minute, right? Again, looked like a double top. Most people got short here, right? And now they're still looking to short and they're begging for price to come down. If price comes down, they get rewarded. But if price decides to push up in the opposite direction, they're all going to have to stop out, probably up through here somewhere, right? So if price pushes to 47.90, 47.88, which is where I'm looking to trade above, then it's going to be a rally because these guys that got short down here are going to be in trouble. So that's how you trap retail.
Ultra Omega says, oh damn, I just got funded on a 150K account and I don't know when that trailing threshold stops. I'm up 6.7K and that threshold's still running. Yeah, it should stop at no, on 150K it's higher. It should it
stops at 5,600.
Yeah, I was gonna say it should stop at the whatever your max losses is where it should stop. So
what? Somebody just said Apple halted.
No, they're saying they halted their watch sales, not the stocks halted.
Oh, I was like, what?
I read that too, and I was like, wait, what? And I looked, I was like, wait, it's not halted. Then I reread what Mason said. I was like, oh, they halted their watch sales. Gotcha. That could be why they sold off. Yeah, the VIX is trying to pump, but the market's not really moving. I only think it's trying to pump because Apple's coming down. But maybe with this news that Apple had, maybe that's why we dumped, and then they'll eat this dip up. If it was that bad, they'll eat this dip up, and we'll just continue to move higher. Triple top on SPX. Okay.
Ooh. Triple top on SPY and ES.
Yeah, we just
aren't going anywhere right now. Like I refuse to trade this. Somebody else can trade it. I'm cool with it. But
okay.
I just want to see
getting a little bit of a pop though on ES.
Pop, you still in? You still holding?
That's a dynamic hold, Pop.
Good job, man. Good job. Just understanding the structure is super key. And I think the structure that I think it's Yeah, that's real liquidity. I was about to no, that's real liquidity. They're getting filled. They just don't care. Markets just pushes right through it. You could see when we tapped it, it immediately went from 9 to 400. That means that it got filled, and then the market just pushed right past it. So, yeah, more buyers than sellers came in. And,
yeah, that was a nice pop right there.
it touched it.
That was a nice pop.
All right, we're getting this aggressive push out of this area. But
you don't want to see this fail here, Pop.
Almost at those tops on NQ. Yep, almost at the previous day high at 887 on NQ. Again, looking for price to push out of this area and then come back and retest it. This is a very, very very valiant effort by the Bears that failed. So I guess the market wants to go higher. Let's go. Let her rip, baby.
Oh, Lord.
Sorry.
Was that your chainsaw?
Yeah, that was my chainsaw.
Yeah. Well,
all right, let's check on Apple. Let's see if we got the reversal. It's getting there. Nvidia just don't care. Look at this thing. Like, this thing is just out of here. Going back to 500. Google's pushing. Must have been that update on the Android, baby.
That's a mean hourly candle right there.
Yeah.
By VIX. Look at VIX. Oh, look at VIX's next candle, the way that opened up.
On the 1 hour?
Yeah.
Bearish.
Ooh,
there's the break above 47.88. All right, got what we wanted. Secure some profit up there, Pop. Kill it or keep it going, baby. I think I am very much okay with this push. Let it push.
They just like skipped over that. That's interesting. Oh, or no, was that equal? They're loading up 47.90. Jesus Christ, they're loading up 47.90.
Yeah, I mean they have to load up liquidity to try to slow price down, but I just like to see what happens when they get up there. I mean, they had 1,000 orders at 47.85, and the market was just like gobble, 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 gobble.
Jesus.
Yeah, I think that's a good cut. Honestly, like I think this is an area where we could potentially come back and retest the lows. So unless you want to sit for that ride, I think that's a good area to cut.
Yeah, the fact that they just put
easy day.
All them orders right there at 90 like that.
Oil, you are failing me too.
You said oil's failing you too. Yeah, oil has continued to push. Yeah, it looks like we're starting to round up a little bit. See if these 90s get tested.
No, there was no, in my opinion. Yeah. That's it. Yeah. I feel you, man. It's all good. You took a great hit. You took a great trade. A 7-point trade on ES is a really clean trade with 2 minis. That's a really good trade. So it's a good trade. I'm just I'm letting this kind of push out. I think we're going to continue to push here. Buy-ins get a lot of sellings coming in at these highs, but again, we're just continuing to consolidate at the highs. Look like we might move higher. Any luck with the Topstep? Yeah. I got a funded account with Topstep. It's not doing too well. I'm not gonna lie, but working my way through it. I guess with Topstep, man, like the biggest hindrance that I have is like not being able to trade 5 micros. Right? I like trading 5 micros on ES on NQ, and on ES I like to trade like 1 or 2 minis, but 5 micros is like my sweet spot for that particular contract size. It's not even the contract size, it's the account size. The drawdown's only $1,000, and when you get into funded with Topstep, you can only trade for 50K account. You can only trade 2 contracts, 2 minis or 2 micros. I think that's stupid. So I struggle over there. Plus, I traded on an emotional day for myself, which is not something you should ever do. So yeah. But everything else is good, man. Like I said, I officially got my payout for Apex on Saturday. It was a $2,000 payout. I went and bought a whole bunch of stuff at Costco. Buy a whole bunch of stuff. I mean, I bought 5 items. I'm making Christmas dinner in my house. My wife's mom is coming in, and I'm making seafood mac and cheese. So I got crab meat, lobster meat, or at least like it's like these little lobster balls. It's like they cut them up and put them in. It's perfect. Anyway, I got lobster meat, crab meat, and I got shrimp. I got a prime rib, and I got some butter, like flavored butter.
It sounds really good.
It was like $200. It was $170 for those 5 items, bro. I was like, God, because the prime rib was like $80 by itself. So, yeah, prime rib is an expensive cut in the first place. I thought it was going to be honest to God. I thought I was going to spend $150 on the prime rib. So when I saw 80, I was like, give me that.
Woo!
All right. Hang on, Pop. All right, we're breaking above 47.90 or trying to break above 47.90 on ES. This is an area where there was a lot of liquidity, but the market seems to be adding liquidity underneath this price, which tells me that we could potentially move higher. NQ just broke above previous day high at 887, and it's looking to hold this level. What I'm looking for is for wherever this run ends, right? Wherever this ends, I'm looking to trade the pullback to go higher, right? I didn't want to sit through all of this price action. Instead, I'm the type of person that likes to see the end result. Okay, out of all of this price action, did we create supply or did we create demand? The answer is we created demand. Cool, bet. Check in the box. Keep pushing. Go wherever it is you're going to go. And then when you come back down here, which you will, right? Either you're going to come here or you're going to create new support or new demand and go higher, and then you're going to come back and retest that. Whatever that looks like, I'm going to wait for that to come back, and that's when I'm going to trade. So,
yeah, this is just really ugly action.
Yep. Oh my goodness, Google. Google has ripped through 2 supply zones, working on the 3rd one.
Man, what is what
we got that Android
Google?
update, baby. Got that Android
what did they
baby.
feed Google? Jesus Christ.
Yeah, got
What
that
did they
Android
feed?
update.
They fed Google something different today.
Update now. So like when y'all laugh at our images. So it used to be like if I was on an Android and you was on an iPhone and then you laughed at my comment, right? It used to be like when I laugh at your comment, y'all, when you iPhone to iPhone, you get the little emoji. But when you're on Android, when you laugh at my comment, it sends me a text message that says such and such laughed at your comment. I'm like, bro, you couldn't just put the emoji right there. That's so petty. So now Android had an update and they flipped it on Siri. So now when I'm on an Android, I can hit like on your comment, and now you get the text message This is such and such laughed at your comment or liked your comment.
That's interesting.
That sent the stock up $5. No, I'm just kidding.
That sent the stock
That
up.
update alone sent the stock up $4. So ball's in your court now, Apple.
Ball in your court, Apple.
Ball's in your court now, Apple. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
Ball in your court.
Ball game. All right, Fibonacci here. Let's take a look. All right, this is the new swing high here. Let's change this color.
And coming back up to these highs here.
Yeah, I think 47.98 is going to be the pullback on ES. That's where I got the pullback coming. I think we go up another 8 or so points. And I'll look to short up there down to this 50% area at 47.82. That's what I'm looking at. Just waiting to see how we react when we come up here. I'll short back down to this level and then I'll long it back up. That's my two trade.
This is a slow move up. This is like
it's a Christmas day, bro. Like we baking a roast right now.
This is like the slowest grind. Oh, sellers. Oh, sellers back in the building, baby. Watch this fail. Watch this itch fail.
All of these uptrends have looked the same. Like the one characteristic of these continued uptrends where the market knows it wants to continue to go up, it's just trying to catch late buyers. So we do these aggressive sweeps, and then all of a sudden, it's like the sweep never happened because the bulls just step right up, eat it up, and then go. It's just trying to shake paper hands, or AKA people just taking profits at the highs, basically. All right, 47. Yeah.
Sure. VIX is kind of eating up.
I was about to say, I don't know. This looks like an agreeance move here, so we'll see.
Yeah, we're starting to get a little bit.
Yeah, look a little jumpy up here. Previous day high break. This makes sense though if you think about it. Previous day high false breakout on NQ caught people slipping, trying to buy the previous day high breakout. Caught them slipping, and now potentially taking their money. So we'll see if buyers want to continue to buy. That is a very, very bearish candle on NQ. That is a high volume reversal candle. Oh boy. Oh boy.
This is looking silly.
Who's gonna bring the power today? Minute 36 left in this candle. This 15-minute candle is kind of important right now. I want to see if we hold. If buyers hold here, this thing's gonna rip right back up. Coming right back. The CVD did just flip, however, in favor of the bears, so we'll see.
Yeah, it was a lot of selling that just hit.
I just want to see something happen aggressive. Like and oil just keeps going. Oil has no chill today. That means gas prices going up if oil goes up.
I mean, supposed to be. I don't know I don't know what like correlation they have with each other.
Yeah.
But
all right, trying to close this candle very bearish here would be ideal, and it would change my thesis from looking for longs to looking for shorts if we come down and break some structure. I just don't trust the bears, man. Like, I want to be a bear so bad. Y'all don't understand. Like, I really want to sell this market, but it's like every time I think bears got it, bulls come right back. Look at this. Aggressive selling hits the tape. We come down to a certain level. Everybody sells the market, expecting this to continue. Double bottom, potentially coming right back up. Annoying. 38 people in the building. Please make sure you tip the barbers, ladies and gentlemen, aka hit the like and subscribe button. Turn the notification bells on so you get notified every time we go live and or put out a video. Just watching price right now. Again, like I said, this I am not a first seller type of person, and even though I see that aggressive selling come in, I've gotten bit so many times by that. I just wait until I see something definitive from the buyers or sellers. Right now, the buyers look very, very strong. They do, but they look weak at the same time, if that makes sense. The distance traveled is strong, but the effort given to get there is weak.
Yeah, looks like we're trying to. Looks like we had a failed rally right there, but kind of failed, kind of not. The Nasdaq is still kind of coming up a bit.
These buyers, man,
Yeah, they have no chill today.
They're relentless. All right, now it's time to stop some sellers out here. That's the candle that I always dread on a 15-minute. We always get it. The more I watch price, the more I see this candle. This is the candle that's gotten me so many times. We'll be at the top of trend, we'll break a key level, and I'll be like, this is a great area to get short. But it's like I fall in love with the area and I don't want to miss this move, so I'll take it short. I'll put my stop above this high and I'll just watch myself get stopped out every single time. It's because the trend hasn't stopped. The trend hasn't, nothing's changed in the trend. The only thing we got was a miniature pullback, an aggressive pullback, but the lows still held. I can't tell you how many times I've gotten cooked on this candle. So I've just learned to just be patient, like, and just wait. Because the market will show itself. When it's ready to reverse or it's ready to continue to push in, it'll show itself. Patience is a virtue in trading, in my opinion. So.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, it looks like the VIX is starting to come back down again. Buying is looking pretty strong right now. But we'll see if these 88s were once support. So let's see if they can get above them.
Nvidia's ripping to all heck right now. Google, yeah. Amazon, Meta, Tesla, Microsoft, and Apple are starting to push. There's no way I'm shorting this market up here. No way. This market is going to have to sell off for me to short it. And I doubt if it's selling off with every single stock in agreement. Here comes the push above the high. Trying to get back above 47.90. But every time bears defend, they just get gobbled up by more buying. And now look how many people they probably just stopped out right there. Like how many, look at all the trapped sellers at 47.88. 47.88.50 had 1,265 trapped sellers. You guys don't understand what I'm saying when I say that. I'll show you the book map. I'll show you the tape, right? Look at all of these trapped sellers right here on the delta. The delta is a difference between buying and selling that happened at 47.88. At 47.88.50, there was a difference of 1,265 sellers to buyers, meaning that 1,200 more sellers came into the market at this level right here, expecting to break here. They did not get rewarded. So they're going to be looking to protect their position, right? Buyers are going to be looking to put them underwater so they can close their position and we can move higher. So this right here is pain, right? Potential pain for these sellers at 47.88.50. So I haven't took a trade yet. I haven't either. Hustle for life. I'm chilling. Oil might be coming down finally. Yeah, I saw the print on the 15-minute. Trust me, I'm watching it, bro. I almost shorted it. I promise you, when I saw this doji candle print on the 15-minute, if I would have had book map of some sort, I probably would have shorted oil right here. Happy Monday,
Yeah,
Valdez.
oil coming down nicely.
Yeah, I was definitely looking to short oil right here, but I was like, I told myself I wasn't going to short it. I'm gonna wait. So instead of shorting it, now I'm just waiting to be triggered in to long the market up here. I'm at the point now where NQ and ES is going to do this dance all morning. Like I'm just going to look to trade oil. I have a plan for oil, and if it comes down to my plan, I'll take it. All right, those sellers at 47.88.50 are now looking to defend their position. We just put in pretty much equal highs on ES, almost equal highs on NQ. Let's see if they get rewarded here. Or do buyers protect the low? Is the question. Are we going to protect these lows or break these highs? That is the question. All right, oil got that nasty print on it. It looks like it's coming down pretty nicely, almost to our level where we're looking to trade it. Like I said, I got an alert on it. I'm looking between 72.66 through roughly about 72.25 to get a trade on oil here. I don't know how to trade it, so I'm just going to take one mini.
Yeah, I got in short at 88 here.
Yeah, that looks like a good short. If those buyers can potentially step in there, I just still feel like it's early.
It is early, but that's why I like it, because I'm getting in early, so my risk is a lot tighter. So if I'm wrong, I'm only wrong, two-ish points compared to
All right, Nvidia's striking supply right now on the 1 hour at 49873. See if we can find some sellers up there. Amazon's also striking 4 hour supply at 15360. And Meta is not anywhere near supply. It just broke through supply, but Microsoft is approaching previous day high, and Google just broke through one supply zone, but seems to be showing a little bit of weakness on this 15-minute candle here.
Yeah, we got to get below where we bounced earlier for this trade to work out. If we don't get below, then probably just gonna get out for a small loss. I'm in small size too. I size down because the volatility's trash today.
Called me 200 ticks this morning. Hope I was not greedy. Hey man, clean, bro. You took
like Apple's trying to push, but Nvidia and Google are
no way. Justin is a Bills
rejected.
fan. Valdez, where you been? Justin been a Bills fan since we started this show.
Since birth, I've been a Bills fan. I'm assuming you're a Cowboys fan, Valdez, and if so, I'm looking for these 85s to break. The Bulls are putting a lot of pressure, but so far, or the Bears are putting a lot of pressure on the Bulls, but I would like to see the rest of the stocks kind of get involved on the sell-off, because Apple still looks pretty strong right now, and so does Microsoft. So I don't know. It's a little bit of a riskier trade up here, but we'll see.
Yeah, I think the market's just trying to make a decision here, and as long as this 15-minute candle stays above that area right there, I'm more bullish than bearish. I think we just keep tapping that area and not breaking it. But the bearish part is holding, because every time we come up to 90, we can't break that either. So
now the Bulls are continuing to defend this.
But the favor is going to be with the Bulls until.
Yeah, the Bulls are continuing to defend.
And Apple's starting to push here.
Yeah,
Apple and Microsoft are starting to push here. So.
See if this rally can if this rally can fail right here, I'll be in a really good position, but it's not looking like it, because they're all starting to come back up. All right, I just cut the position.
Yeah, they're just too strong.
Yep, they're strong. Yep, they're too strong. I agree.
Oil is cooling down though, which means I may be able to take two trades. I may be able to take oil long and short the market. Don't at me, bro. Come on down, oil. Bring that.
All right, so at this point, I'm just gonna wait for this level to break. I'm not gonna try to front run it.
Yeah, I would
This is a
look for
triple top.
47. I'd be looking at 47.98, or like you said, like just wait for this level to flush. If bears are gonna truly, what is wrong with my language today? If bears are truly gonna get aggressive, they're gonna want to break these lows, and until these lows are broken, like that's the first step. And now we're putting in a higher low. That's not good. So
Yeah,
that's not good. Looks like we're trying to push up this time. So I don't know. I'm just trying to be patient just because I already know how I trade this. And I'm the same way you are. Like I want to be in reversal mode. So as soon as I saw that candle, I was like, this is where I usually take the market short. And I'm not doing it because I was just looking and I'm like, if the market wants to reverse, it comes out with aggressive selling, right? Like aggressive, and it's stacked on top. That was like a fake out of aggressive selling, halted at a certain level, and then we primed back up. So it's like, I feel like when the market looks indecisive, it's because it is. It's because it's trying to go the opposite direction.
yeah.
Good morning, gentlemen. What is going on, Brian O'Donnell? How are you? Got long 87, 89. I think that's a good long.
That's a good long.
Yeah, I think anywhere I would have liked the 85s to get long, but you know me, I'm not a continuation trader. I like to trade at point of origin. So right now, point of origin looks like 47.98 for shorts, or if price wants to pull back into 47.82, kind of where you got your entry, or a little lower. That's where I'd be looking to trade.
Yeah, I'm waiting for this to break down. If this can break down into the 85s, because right now this 87, 86 level is holding as support. It was once resistance, and then once we got above it, we pulled back into it twice as support. So
yeah. Good morning. How you doing? And again, every time we try to sell off, you just see liquidity rising, right? You see these little white slots right here. Liquidity's rising to support this. This is how this lower high is being, or this higher low is getting put in, is because these buyers are buying higher, which in turn is going to squeeze us through 47.90. I don't want any part of this short. So I'll wait till we get to 47.98 potentially. Or if oil comes down and picks me up, I'll look to trade oil. We're about $1 away from my potential entry on oil. So watching this buddy really closely. Get that fake breakout below the VWAP there. And here, let me share my other screen here. Yeah. So with oil, I'm watching this guy. We put in that nice doji candle. I didn't have this as an area that I was watching. Probably should have, but I didn't see anything. Oh, here it is right here. Yeah, here's the level. Yeah, I should have definitely looked at the 15-minute and looked at potential areas to short the market, because I would have definitely been looking to short oil up here. But I was looking at the higher time frame. Higher. So if we look to the left and extend this to the right, I bet you this is right where price popped in. Yeah, we swept the highs right there. Got that doji print, came right down. So next time when we come back down, I'll be looking to trade in this box here, take the market into 75.62 or whatever this next key level is over here. What is this? Yeah, right here.
All right, here goes ES trying to break its highs again. NQ's trying to break its highs again. It's like an immediate failure at the high.
That's what makes it choppy. It's no continuation. Look at freaking Microsoft and Nvidia. Oh my god.
Yeah, they done lost their mind. And Google and Apple's recovering too.
Yeah, NQ's pushing for that 17,000 range. This is the other trade idea that I had for NQ, breaking above this previous day high and finding support up here. Looking to get that push into 17,000, right? Like just tap this 17K level right there. So, this is quite boring, ladies and gentlemen. I'll tell you that much. I got some greens to cut up. Collard greens, mustard greens, smoked turkey legs. It's about to go down on Christmas, bro.
This has been one of those days.
Yeah, this is not the day to F around and find out. Like this is a day where I can wait till the afternoon to trade, because I feel like this is going to be one of those days come 12 o'clock, the market's going to find all of this volume that was never around during the morning session. Music's nice, though. I like the music.
Yeah, it's nice and calming.
A lot of selling at this 47.90 level.
Here comes the selling yet again.
I don't know. 90 is proving as a formidable foe.
God, these pullbacks to the downside have been very aggravating because they've been so strong. It's just no continuation.
I know, Makai. Makai said, boring. Market price action. Yes, bro. Super boring. It's a sell. It's a sell. I gave the signal. 4x trade. Let's go, Game Zone. I don't know. It could be. Market could come down here. I just look, man. Look, I'm a strong believer in two things. One, you don't short the market when Apple's rallying, right? You just don't. Apple is still in a downtrend. Don't get me wrong, right? Current downtrend needs to be broken, but it's starting to wake up at demand. Microsoft, pretty strong, right? Nvidia, pretty strong, but at supply. Microsoft at previous day high. You actually may be right, because we're printing some doji candles on Google. I actually like this. I actually really like this setup for shorts. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, for me to get short, we gotta break under that low, because I tried to short it twice and it didn't work. So.
It's like it's not working out, buddy. It's not working out. I really want to short this, but I'm not going to. You know what? I say that a lot. Maybe I'll short it on small size. That's what I'll do.
That's what I did. I shorted. I sized down for my two shorts, and I gave it a little bit more room
on small size. I'm gonna take this short here and put my stop above the high here.
Yeah, I like shorts too, but I got case laid twice trying to short the market because we couldn't break a certain level. So
this is probably more of a boring trade, but I do kind of like what I'm seeing out of the stocks. But just trade it with 5 micros on the ES contracts. See if I can't catch the top here.
Yeah,
this is potentially the top.
I was in 6. I was like, my normal size is 8, but I sized down.
Yeah, it's just not worth the risk, right? Like it's like, you know that this is a high risk trade. It's not an A+ setup. Do you only want to take high A+ setups? Yeah, but I'm bored. So
I don't even think it's about being bored. I mean, I think sizing down is the right thing to do, because then it's like, okay, I know this might not work, but I'm willing to try it just with less risk on the table. And if it works out, great. If not, then then not great.
Gobble, 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 gobble.
I mean, right now, Nvidia's coming down, Microsoft's coming down.
Yeah, that's what I liked about the trade. It wasn't necessarily the ETF itself. It was more about the surrounding stocks, but the ETF itself, it just continues to push.
Yeah, the VIX is starting to kind of come back up. Yeah, these buyers are being ridiculous.
Boom, 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 boom. There goes Microsoft straight down to the floor there, or trying to push down. Nvidia's trying to push down. Google looks bearish. Everything looks bearish. I think this might be a good trade. If it can stay below the highs and not do some stupid liquidity sweep.
Let's see, I'm still not seeing anything crazy on the tape.
Yeah, we're gonna rally, sweep me out, and then come down, or maybe not. Joke. Nvidia smacked its head on 500. Yeah, literally to the tick. It went to 500 and was like, nope. Oh boy, this is boring. VIX is trying to push out of this area here. Everything is just so slow. Like I want to just go back to bed.
Mm-hmm.
I know, right? I feel like I just want to go back to bed, bro. Like after seeing this price, when I saw it in the pre-market, I said it. I was like, oh boy, it's gonna be one of those days, volume wise. Like I should just go back to bed.
Yeah, it's been a very slow day.
No news Monday, baby.
Nvidia smacked its head on 500. Yeah, it did. Yeah, it really did. It's been very, very slow today. Very slow. Oh, even worse, Valdez. I didn't even see this. You're a Steelers fan? Even worse.
Oh, yeah, you were in a trade, I think, when all of them were talking to you because you were not paying attention to the chat.
I was not.
I was like, based on Justin's eye movements, I think he's in a trade, but I'm going to let him be.
The steel curtain is trash now. But I still like y'all coach, though.
Akram Salmi says, good morning, good afternoon, and good night to all. How we doing on December trading? Not too bad.
Okay.
Not too bad.
I'm waiting for your missus to come in here so I can talk my ish.
Well, she probably sees that you have a Bills background.
She better not run from it. Don't run from it. Don't run from it.
A short might work out up here.
Yeah, everything's coming down now. Now it wants to come down. When I tried to short it, everything wanted to come up.
Well, you were shorting it when it was coming up. I shorted it when I saw it was coming down. I was like, well, this looks like it could potentially pull the market down here. So,
well, I mean, Apple or Google was coming down when I was short. Apple was coming down in straight reverse, and then the same thing with Nvidia and Microsoft. But now it looks like it wants to come down. So
okay,
we'll see. It's got to break these levels here. These are the levels where it couldn't break before.
I know.
I'm perfectly cool with allowing this short to go because this is the level where we've been holding every time. I don't care. I don't care what the stocks are doing right now at this very moment. If they can't break this level, we're just gonna keep going up, and it's annoying.
I agree.
But
I'm just looking for a quick push down to 47.79. Like I don't even want much out of this trade. I think unless this is the overall move on the day. If this is the true direction, that'd be great. But it depends on how aggressive these stocks get. But I think I'm basing this off the fact that Apple's truly never got going, right? Like, and all the stocks needed to do was to take a breather. And if Apple's not gonna get going and it's just gonna continue to sell, then these stocks are gonna be really weighing down on the ES. So we'll see what happens. Like I said, I'm in smaller size. I'm up about $31 on the trade. I'm short at 47.8875. Stop at 47.92. My first target is 47.79. So, and now the selling looks pretty aggressive now. So,
yes, that it does. Yeah, I'm with Hobbs on this. I'm waiting for this to break. I'm about 5 points down on the day, so I'm not really tripping, but I need to see this. For me, just because I've already tried to short this twice. I need to see this. I need to see this break down.
Tell me you got emotional damage without telling me you got emotional damage. You tried to short this twice.
I tried to short it twice and got
Hey, it might still get me, bro. This is the exact same area it kept getting you at, and it looked the exact same.
Exactly. Which is why I need this to break first. I need this to break under and then come back up and retest it because this does look good. All the stocks are starting to come down, so let's see if we get the continuation.
Flushing. Go NQ, go NQ, go. Come
And
on.
like I said, I'll get in on a retest or something because we'll retest this level. We'll come back up to it. I'm sure.
All right, let me check my other trade idea here. Almost coming down. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, Microsoft's pulling back.
Yeah,
Same level, man.
so
4786 is the driver. It is the decision maker of this market. If we can get below 4786, we'll start to come down a little bit. And look, right at 4786.
these buyers just aren't playing around down here.
Yeah. Like I said, my stop's at the high, so if we go above 4792, then they can have it. Otherwise, I think we come down to 4779 at least. Retest the previous day high.
I like how they're starting to blip in some liquidity above. I do like that.
Yeah, I like that too. Just gotta get below 4786. That's the first job. First job of the market.
Yeah, for me it's the 85. So we get below the 85.
Well, yeah, that area, yeah, where all of that buying came in. Those 2,000 some buyers that are down there.
Yeah, we get below there. We stop out those guys, and then we come back up and retest it. It holds a support. I'll get, or it holds its resistance.
I'll hold this position if we do that and add to it on a retest of 85. But I'm not confident in it whatsoever.
It's still looking good. The stocks are still selling off.
No, I'm saying I'm not confident that we'll break 85.
Oh yeah. Like I see what you're saying. Like you'd be way more confident once we break 85.
Yeah. I'll feel much more confident if we get through 85, but the buying just continues at these lows to be super aggressive at these lows.
Yeah, but now they're trying to buy the stock back. They're trying to buy it up right now. It's failing. I like this. I like everything that I'm seeing. I just, like I said, I would have got short up there with you if I wouldn't have got burned twice already. If I would have got burned once and then I would have taken that short, but because I got burned twice, it was a little bit more difficult. But looking back. Huh?
Guy is with me. He says, "Sell effort." I know.
Right?
Oh, right.
Like, but looking back at this, there was actually a nice head and shoulders up there.
I didn't even see it. I was watching it on the 15.
Yeah, there's a nice head and shoulders up here. So that gives me even more confidence that if this can break down, the retest will be my entry. I tried to play first buyer or first seller twice and got ate up. So I just rather not.
I mean, we quadruple topped up here on NQ. We still might rip through this thing. Like I just feel like these buyers just are relentless, and now they're trading on a low volume day, where it's like they can do whatever they want now.
But the interesting thing is, Apple's coming down, Nvidia's coming down, Microsoft's coming down, and Google's coming down, and yet we're still finding support down here. It's ridiculous. Like just sell. Just do me a favor and sell.
I agree. I'd have to concur with you, my guy.
I'm not even in this trade, but like, I want you to sell.
What's up? $5,100.
Pretty please.
5,100, bro. 5,100.
Pretty please. All right. Looks like we're coming back up to this 47.89 level potentially.
For those people that bought Apex accounts trying to get funded in one day, please be careful today. All of my accounts that I bought, I haven't even touched them. I'm like, not with this price action. No,
you know what? They did this Christmas sale thing, and it's 100% a trap because the fact that this is like the least volatile time of the year.
The least volatile time of the year. But the way I looked at it, if I get some good price action, i.e., we got good news coming out Wednesday or Thursday, then I'm more than willing to risk one of the accounts to potentially get it funded in a day. But if I don't, hey, I got 10 accounts that I'm trading, and I don't mind waiting the 10 or 17 days. Like, would you wait 30 days, 20 days, 40 days to potentially get a $20,000 payout? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll do that. So however long it takes me to trade these, I'm taking my time. I am in no rush. And when they come out, if they come out with a 90%, I get paid on the first. I'll buy the other 10. right? I might buy 15 just to make sure I got some extras.
I agree.
So, my goal is to get to 20, but I don't want to pay full price, so I wait for discounts. Speaking of discounts, I do have a coupon code. I wasn't able to get one just for the shop. You got to get one for each individual. So, unfortunately, it does say crypto shop though, and I emailed them to ask them that I change it. They promptly emailed me back and said no. Like that was their response to be like no. I was like, all right, at least you were firm on the no. I appreciate that. So I got a coupon code. I just have to find it for Apex. I don't know. You know, I'll just give it to Justin. He can drop it in the chat, and then when he gets his, he can drop it not in the chat, but in the description of the videos. It takes like 2 seconds, Justin. If you're already logged in, it literally takes like 2 seconds.
Oh, there we go. There's the break.
Yeah. Well, will it hold? Is the question.
Looks like it's holding. Okay, maybe not.
We're not moving down, so there's that. And the buying continues. Look at all these buyers. Look at all of these buyers. Come on, man. It's impossible to sell this market off, bro. Like, we can't even get 3 points on ES. Like, y'all can't let us sell this market down for like 3 points. Coming right back up. V-shaped recovery, liquidity sweep. I'm about to cut this trade. If this comes back up, I promise you that I'm not losing this. I'm not losing on this stupid trade.
It's also a CBD divergence too.
I know. I'm like, I don't care if I'm in small size. I'm about to cut this stupid trade. This is a stupid trade.
Yeah, let's see what happens.
I'm at break even. We'll see what happens there. Yeah, how about that? Yeah, we're coming back up. Give me my little $50. I'm out. I don't care. I just do not feel comfortable in that trade. And I don't want to be in it anymore. Cheese with the cheese said, it's a trap. I know, right? It's a trap. It's a trap. It's a trap. Oh boy. Yeah, this felt like this had trap written all over it. I mean, look at the 15-minute. We just closed the gap here into this 50% retracement level. As soon as we tapped into 47.83, market ripped back up. I was like, it could still continue to fall. It's just gonna fall without me. Like I just need to see it break structure. I hate being in trades, even if they're smaller size, that I break my rules on, right? And one of my rules for trading short is I need to see break of structures hold first. And I didn't wait for any type of break of structure. I traded it based off the tape and the charts. I mean the stocks, which is still a decent trade, right? It's not a bad trade. It's just not the way that I want to trade. I'd rather take the same trade every time. So, speaking of the same trade, let's see where oil is. Taking your sweet little time here, ain't you?
Yeah, we're coming right back down.
Good, let it drop.
That was a pretty bullish reclaim, though. What happened to my volume? That's the question.
You probably accidentally clicked it off. Man, this is bro. Like, whoa. This is some slow price act. This feels like the Asian session.
Yeah, it's pretty dead.
This is man.
It's pretty dead. Oh, you know what? We just tapped into 5-minute demand too, right there.
Yeah, I know. That's why I got out too. But again, I'd rather see the tap at the bottom. I like to see this broke, and then I like to long it down in the 70s. 79.
Well, we also we also tapped VWAP and got an immediate bounce as well.
Yeah, there was a ton of reasons for me to cut that trade. I just wasn't getting warm and fuzzies from the bears. And I'd rather just cut it for some profit rather than be like, oh, just see it through and take the $150 loss. It's like, what? No, I'm cool.
No,
I'll take the $50.
I'm 1,000 with you.
They're adding more liquidity though.
I'm 1,000 with you on that one.
Yeah, they're adding more liquidity, so to the downs. Oh my goodness, there's 1,000 orders again.
Yeah,
sitting at 47.87.
they bleeped them in. They bleeped them. They bleeped them. But now there's even more selling hitting the book right now. And
Yeah.
it's getting 8 up. All right, let's see. Just broke. Let's see if these buyers at 85 want to defend. All right, here we go. Coming down now.
Yep, trying to break through 47.84, get to the other side of VWAP here.
Oh, good thing I didn't try to long that.
Yeah, you usually don't want to long the second one. You want to long the point of origin on the 5 minute, right? You want to long where the first gap came from. And there's really no gap right now. It's just choppy.
Yeah,
and
buyers are stepping in right here though.
Well, and none of this was like an aggressive demand or supply push. These were more like super choppy pushes both ways. So to me, nothing's definitive. So I'll just wait. Micaiah says coming for a change of character. Maybe. We're fighting those 2 massive candles from Friday's close. That's support at the moment. That makes sense. Ridiculous 10-minute candles. All day you wait for volume, and then the last 10 minutes the market just goes, yeah. Oh, whatever the market's gonna do, just do it. Oh, they are just trying to sweat, bleed you dry.
There's just been a lot of mixed signals in the market. Like now you got Nvidia pushing again. Microsoft is kind of holding VWAP. You got Google not really moving, and then Apple is also coming down but coming back up. I'm kind of waiting to see how this 5-minute candle closes. If we close with some strong buying and then some strong buying starts to come back up, then I may look to take the market long, but
I'm bored.
I'm just not rushing into anything.
No, Jonah. Jonah said, New York session don't start till noon now, boys. We talked about this. I know.
Yeah, you ain't lying.
That's why I'm just sitting here chilling, man. I took one trade, made $50, and now I'm just like, bro, I just wait till noon. Because we're going to get off of here at 11, and we'll probably, Justin and I will probably trade privately or with the Discord at noon. Because we're right. Like, what we've been seeing is that the price action has just been so trash for the first 3 hours. And it's not even just, look at the volume, man. It's just decreasing volume all day long. Like, this is crazy.
Yeah, I'm trying to see down here if buying can step up, but nothing's really happening. Oh, here comes more selling.
Yeah, I got out too. I think we break through VWAP and we get below all of this. I don't like it when it's slow like this because I feel like at any moment price can reverse because the volume's not there to stop it, right? So when we get like this, I stay away. I took my $50 and run. Man, it's probably the most chill show we've ever had. Just this is like, I'm getting tired just watching this. This is horrible.
You
know what? You know what's funny though is like, I always go back and watch live streamers just to see how they're conducting their show. You know what a lot of people do on their live streams?
Play video games?
No, they just don't talk. they just sit there and be like, yep. And they got like thousands of subscribers. I'm like, bro, is that maybe we should just come up here and like bob our heads, don't play any music, and just, We'll get like thousands of subs. You know, I don't know. I
Maybe.
feel like they be so like stressed out when they're trading. I'm just like, bro, relax.
Makai says, I'm out here. We need to break below those closing candles from Friday or break over high of day. Otherwise, I'm done. Yeah,
I like
nothing's happening for me either.
I like loans in this area. I'm with Justin.
Well, I wanted. The problem was I wanted to see that 5-minute candle get ate up, and it didn't. And so now it's just kind of like, oh, I don't know. And then I'm looking at that liquidity sitting at 47.87, and I'm curious what that intention's about. There's also some liquidity at 47.89. I'm curious what that intention is about. Like, I don't know. I'm already down on 2 trades, so I'm not like looking to force anything.
One thing that's gonna happen today. If I take another trade, it's gonna be on small size.
Yeah, I'm on 6 contracts, and that's where I'm staying. I'm not moving up to 8, my normal size. I sized down because it was so slow, and I'm very, very happy that I did because I'm currently down. So, but I'm also cool with just like walking away and being down on the day and just it's cool.
Yeah, that's true, Micaiah. Micaiah says, well, there's also usually only one person hosting. At least you guys can talk to each other. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah,
I'll give him. That's a really valid point. I'm still looking at long here.
Yeah, we're holding VWAP pretty nicely.
Yeah, I like loans on like a false breakout of VWAP, like a liquidity sweep. Finally get this thing going or something.
Yeah, I could see that. It's been a horrible day.
Just got a nice 15-minute demand that we built right here. I just want to see a break of structure and then maybe a little sweep. We've been trying to sell off for 30 minutes. Clearly the move's not down. You know what I mean? Like we've been at this for 30 minutes now. And the only thing we're getting is a bunch of liquidity.
Yeah, I think if I want to take this long, I think we got to get above these. We gotta at least test these 47.87s, and I want to see some strong buying come back down to some of these levels. Maybe hold like at 85 or something to take it back long or something. I don't know. It's tough. It's tough to be a bull or a bear in this situation.
What's the environment?
Ow.
The price action's just trash. What happened?
I just poked myself in the eye.
Oh my god! What?
I was trying to wipe my eye, and
the
I
light
don't know,
in.
poked myself in the eye. It hurt.
He said, "Ow!" I'm like, dude, who beating you up over there?
I beat myself up. I beat my own ass.
Does it look like I'm doing? I'm beating my own.
Oh my god! Oh, that hurt, y'all.
All right, looking to see this break over here on ES. I'm looking to see us break above some structure here at 47.87, then come back down and kind of sweep through this liquidity, sweep through these lows, and then immediately get bought back up. That's what I'm looking for.
This market is confused.
Yeah, I'm just gonna try to pray what I see. So
okay, it's a small long. It's a good long. I think they continue to F around. Yeah, me too. And quick scalps, but really tough. Yeah. Today's definitely a scalpy environment. It's not a hold environment. That's for sure. All the moves have been really short lived to the downside and to the upside.
Yeah.
Very short lived. Because let's see, what's the price range today? ES has literally moved a total of 11 points today to the up and downside. Well, to the upside, really. Let's check NQ.
Probably less than 100.
Yeah, it's moved 73 points.
Yeah, that's a dead zone right there.
Yeah, I feel like you gotta catch the tops. All right, let's see if this fails here. Bix is getting a a nice little buy candle right here on the hour. So let's see. Every new candle has opened up like really volatile on VIX. Like it either shoots up really aggressively or shot down really aggressively, but now it's shooting back.
Means it's in consolidation. It's getting rejected at the highs and supported at the lows. Kind of similar to what we're seeing here. Everything's in consolidation. Just
yeah, here we go. Looks like we're gonna get more downside pressure here. Hopefully, hopefully we can get some actual volatility into the market. We're close to another area that got supported by buyers, so if we can break below 42, like set 82-ish area, that'll be pretty bearish. We'll see. I just wish the market was moving a bit more. Dang. Trevor Lawrence is going on a concussion protocol. They got waxed last night by Baltimore.
Yeah, Baltimore looking nice, man. They quiet too. They quietly looking real good.
Yeah, they got waxed. I was watching the game. I was like, you got to be kidding me. Actually, I needed Baltimore to win because I needed the Jags to lose, but the Bills got a lot of ground to cover. We got a lot of winning to do. If we don't win, it's not going to be good.
Yeah, it's not even worth the conversation if y'all don't win.
But I mean, these next
couple games. I was about to say these next couple games should be cakewalk. If y'all play with the same intensity y'all play with against Dallas, these next couple games should be cakewalks.
Yeah, because the Chargers have their second string quarterback in, and they just got thrashed.
Fired their coach.
Yeah, that scares me. The fact that they fired their coach and they got beat that bad, like, I don't know. 63-21. Who? Yeah, Austin Eckler did not play well either.
Jonas says, after last week's pump, we probably see that sideways stuff we just got out of last month. Yeah, probably. I don't know. I have my strategy, and right now, the volatility is about to put me to sleep. I'm legit to the point where if it's not this CL trade, then it probably won't be any more trades today. It's just, again, I need certain things to be a part of my equation to trade, and when they're not, I'm just not interested. Right? I got out unscathed with a $50 win, and I'm cool with that. Rick is in the building. Where you been, bro? Oh, Ricky in the building. What up, Rick?
What up, Rick?
Man, we was just talking about you, man.
Rick.
We was just talking about you yesterday. He was like, man, we ain't seen Rick in a minute, but you was commenting on the video. So he was like, well, I guess he's still good. Everything all right, brother? I've been in a bear slumber. Hey, man, you got to get that rest up, baby. Man, we missed you too, bro. We miss you. Rick, one of the day ones, man. All day, bro. All day. I see you looking sharp with the fresh cut on the profile pic. Yeah, no doubt, man. You see, we growing a little bit. You know, when you first got us, we was just pushing 100. We at 560 now. You know, we got a little boost from my man Dave. Dave Teaches came on the channel. That was a really good interview. Man, we've been great, bro. Been great. Justin's working toward getting funded. I got 2 accounts funded. I got a payout from Apex. We're both now working toward getting some more accounts funded on Apex. I love the subs, man. Y'all grow a lot. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it.
We're coming up in the world.
Go back to bed, man. Bear's still sleeping. I know, right? Bears are still asleep, bro. Like, y'all did not wake up, bro. I think they'll be back like January or February or something. I don't know, but I like being a bear too, man. Like, I used to like just long in the market, but I feel like I like short in the market so much more. Like, I just do. I don't know what it is. Look at NQ still selling off.
Yeah, I need
Meanwhile,
ES to.
he is just stuck here.
I
Stuck
need
in
ES to
meanwhile.
start moving.
Oh my goodness. EQ's barely moving, but I mean it's moving more than ES. Guys, I'm so about to check out of this stream today. I'm not even joking. I'm so over it. I'm like, bro, I can go back to bed for this. I can start cutting up some greens and getting things cleaned up and ready, packaged up and ready for Christmas dinner. What day y'all doing Christmas dinner, Jay? Y'all doing it on Monday or y'all gonna do it on Sunday?
I don't know. My wife was talking about buying a Christmas ham.
Okay.
So what?
Congrats on the funded accounts. Love it. Justin gets distracted, so we gotta keep it
No,
going.
sorry. I got something coming in the mail, and I got a text message about it, and now I'm kind of worried, so I gotta look into that. But yeah, nah, we gotta. I don't know. My wife wants to actually cook this year. The past couple years, we ordered food from Rodizio Grill. It's like a
I know
Brazilian
Rodizio is.
steakhouse.
Yeah,
Well,
that's
I'm saying it for the
favorite.
people.
My favorite, bro.
Um,
Put me on green, baby.
but
Put
yeah,
me on-
we've ordered from there, but this year I think we're gonna actually cook. So I don't know what day.
Rick says he got a few shorts in this morning, done for the day. Volume dried up a lot. Yeah, I took one short, I sized way down. I made like $50 on 5 micros, and I just might be done too. I bought me a Christmas ham off Honey Baked Ham like crack. Yeah, I bought a Christmas prime rib this year. I've never done a prime rib, but I mean it's steak, right? Like whatever. If you cook ribeye, you can cook a prime rib, right? You're just baking it in the oven. Not necessarily, I guess it's not baking, it's more like roasting it in the oven. But I'm gonna do, instead of a ham this year, I'm gonna do a prime rib, and I'm doing a roasted turkey in the oven. And I told my wife I wanted to do turkey rolls, where like you take the chicken breast or you take the turkey breast, you flatten it out, you make stuffing, you stuff it with stuffing, and then you roll it up, and then you bake that. Fire. But my wife was like, "You're doing too much." I was like, "All right, bet. I'll take the turkey rolls off." So we're doing that with some seafood mac and cheese with lobster, crab, and shrimp. Then we doing mashed potatoes and gravy, collard greens, mustard greens, some muffins, and I think that's it. Oh, and then her mom's coming up, and her boyfriend or her husband is bringing some strawberry rhubarb pies, bro.
I've never
Made
tried.
from scratch.
I don't think I've ever
Oh,
tried rhubarb before.
Oh my! I never tried it either, bro. Never. Until, remember when I told you I went to Texas a couple weeks ago?
Yeah.
Her husband baked us some strawberry rhubarb. He was like, "Yeah, I did it from scratch. I soaked it in some lemon juice or whatever." I don't know what he said. I don't speak baking language. Like, bro, put the protein out. You got me. Baking, I'm still working my way up to it. AKA, I'm leaving my wife to that. But man, we came in, bro. The crust was so buttery, Justin. It's like he made the crust from scratch. It was like the crust itself. I could have just been good with the crust. But then like the gooiness of the rhubarb with the strawberry, and it was like sour but sweet, but also strawberry like. Oh my. And then they gave us some ice cream, bro. I passed out literally on the couch. We watched the game. We went for a walk because we did the cancer walk. We did a cancer walk, then we went and rode on a boat, and I almost fell off. And then we came back, I showered. I had a glass of whiskey, which is probably like the first and only glass of whiskey I've had in 2023. I drank half of it and that rhubarb and like some sausages, and I passed out, bro. Done. They literally left me on the couch. I woke up, it was like 1 o'clock in the morning. It was like, wasn't nobody getting you up off that couch. So
Yeah, I've never tried rhubarb before. Rhubarb pie, I don't think. I've never tried it.
He said you lost me with the mac and cheese, bro.
I love mac and cheese.
No, he talk about
my favorite
because I think he talking about because I put lobster and shrimp and
sounds amazing.
It's gonna be amazing.
Are you what's do you have like a shellfish allergy or something?
No, I don't think he likes. Some people just like traditional mac and cheese, which I've had I can make mac and cheese so many different ways, right? Like this is just another rendition. I've had lobster mac and cheese. I eat bacon, macaroni and cheese, bacon and lobster mac and cheese. This is just a new one I'm trying. I tried I'm gonna do basically it's the same way I do lobster mac, but I'm adding some more flavor to it.
I don't know what this market wants to do.
I think it wants to pumps from here. I mean, this looks like a consolidation area. We're finding buyers. I was just hoping for that liquidity sweep. We never got it. Instead, we got that stupid thing you like to see, which is that absorption. Which I hate this. I never know how to play this right here, right? Because I'm always waiting on price to do this and then come up. I hate playing this right here. I really got to get better at this because I feel like I get this a lot more on ES than I do on NQ. But you love this. I'm surprised you didn't take it long. He's like, yeah, I'm out of it. I'm out of it, bro. Don't expect much from me right now. Okay. Hustle for Life says, damn, Hobbs, I thought I was the only male that knew his way around the kitchen. No, bro, like legit. Once I get funded, my trading journey is like, not once I get funded, once I get multiple accounts funded and my journey is bringing me to the point where it's supporting my family like luxuriously. My goal is to start another YouTube channel by myself and do a cooking channel like in my backyard. So I love to cook.
That you should definitely do.
I know everybody keeps telling me that. So I'm definitely looking into doing something like that for sure. That's down the road though. So my favorite is cherry pie, but I smoke it on the grill. Whoa, that sounds amazing. Do you use cherry wood to smoke it?
Yeah,
there she goes. There she goes again. Yep. Right at our level down here. I was just honestly like, I wanted to see a different image, or I wanted to see a different view, and the market gave me something completely different. And again, this is something I got to work on right here, right? Because I normally, what I like to trade is, I really love to trade liquidity sweeps at these key levels, right? This is a nice little low being put in right here, but I struggle. And I know this is one of my flaws, right? And I just won't take this trade, right? I struggle. Justin loves this, but I hate it. I struggle to see price. Yeah, I struggle when I see price at these lows like this, doing this. Justin, he loves this. He'd be like, oh, absorption. I'm getting in at the lows, put my stop below the lows. I get afraid that I'm going to get the view that I actually want, which is the liquidity sweep. So I stay away from it. And 9 times out of 10, when I stay away from it, price goes in my direction. So.
Yeah, I kind of missed this, but if we can pull back into into 85 and hold support there, I'm interested in taking this long. But if not, then I'll let it go.
Yeah.
Because right now it's too far extended. I mean, could I get long here? I could, but then I got to risk way too much. I'm not.
Rick says Euro close in 20 minutes. That makes sense. Jonah said, feature me on that show. I got all the baking skills. Cookbook coming soon. LOL. Let's go, Jonah. The JT Money Show. Let's get it. JT Food.
Oh my God. You see J Powell Jr.
Yeah, oh, Micaiah, you got a green egg. He said, I have a green egg, so I use hard oak charcoal, and then I use whatever wood chips I have available, usually hickory. Man, that's dope. My neighbor across the street, they were rich. They had one of them green egg things. I don't know. I've never messed around with them, but I heard they're pretty good. J Powell Jr. says, what time frame did you find the demand zone on ES? The 5 minute. So right here. So no, I got it off the 15. Sorry. So I took this entire block right here, this little order block right here. Right, I could have went just right down to the wick, but a lot of times with ES, what I noticed is you got to take the entire order block, especially if you're getting it off the 15. Right, I didn't take it, but it was a good area. I think it made sense for price to bounce right there. Plus, we had multiple confluences. Right, if you look at the if you look at the 15 minute, like if you took this this fib, which I don't know where I took this fib from. I'm pretty sure. Oh yeah, okay. I took the fib from this swing low up to this swing high up here, right, where price was, right, and I just stretched it over like that. Okay, if you look at the fib, the 50% was right here at 47.82. We have VWAP coming into this demand zone, right? That's confluence number 2. Number 3, we had a demand zone right here, right, where price should be looking to push out of this area and then be looking to go higher. To be quite frank, I'm probably just not in a trading mood right now. Like, I think the market's just kind of lulled me to sleep, and I'm just kind of over it, to be honest.
And watch
And
this
then y'all
big
got me
move
talking
that
about
takes us to
yeah,
watch this
y'all
big
got me.
move that takes us to 47.93
Yeah,
or
I
like
know.
47.98. You be like, son of a
Yeah,
biscuit.
yeah. But and then also like if you look at the stock market based off that area that we were
Yeah,
at, look at what
we're
everything is at,
moving.
right? Everything was at Microsoft was at 370
That was
VWAP,
a good
right?
trade.
Freaking Nvidia was at VWAP, Google was at VWAP, Tesla was at VWAP. I don't have VWAP on here, but I bet you it was. Probably the same thing here. Like everything was lining up to potentially take this market long, right? So I didn't take it just because, again, I wasn't paying attention to it as much as I should have. Plus, I didn't like the look that I got from it. So, if you took that area, good on you. But these areas show up every day, ladies and gentlemen, every single day, right? I think taking this market long, kind of pushing into 47.98 would probably be a good long. That would be the next level that I'd be looking to take the market short at. And then let's see how oil responded to our 5-minute demand zone, which this was a supply area, but this is the area. I was looking to take oil long. I want to take it long down here, but it doesn't look like it wants to go that far down. It looks like it wants to pump. This candle right here tells me it wants to continue to pump and go higher. I actually could take a long on oil. Let me see. Oil's not out of my realm of probability here. ES is just gone. I'm gonna take a long on oil. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm put my stop below the low here. I haven't taken a long on oil before. Why not? Oh, it won't let me take it. Oh, I must be on the wrong contract. It's like, heck no. Yeah, I'm buying the market. It won't do anything, Jay. You try buying the market on oil? Let me see. CL. Maybe it's H4. Let me see.
It might be. Oh, it probably is H4.
All right, let me see if I can buy the market here. Oh, okay. Let me buy it that time. Oh,
yeah, because we're on the H contracts, so that makes sense.
I'll take a long on oil here.
Oh, they just threw 600 orders at 47.92.
I don't think it matters. I think this market's ready to pump. I think that's just a spoof right there.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so hurt.
I'm long oil right here, guys. MES and NQ.
I'm so hurt. I didn't take that long down there.
I'm long oil now, so we'll see what happens. Thank you, sir. Hey, no problem, J-Pal. Any questions you guys want to know, man, just ask. We got you. I exited, but looking to relong around 880 if we can come back down on NQ. Dang, look at Meta, man. I told you, man. Meta be telling the truth. Look at this thing get busy.
Yeah, we're hitting 1 hour supply right now. See what we do here. I'm not looking to short this though, but
that means he is.
No, I'm not. I'm not. This market's way too strong.
Yeah, 47.98 is I think where we're headed. I'm not worried about it though. I'm making money on oil, baby. Let's go oil.
I'm just kicking myself that I didn't get long down there. It's all good though.
You could have just went to oil and it got the same setup. Look, the same setup wasn't too far gone when I got in. See that?
Yeah.
I just put my stop below here and expecting to break above these highs right here.
Yeah.
It's basically the same setup. Like, don't kick yourself in the butt. Just look for a different area to get long or a different instrument. If this took off already, then it's probably left some people behind, right? Like oil was lagging, so I took oil instead of worrying about where ES or NQ was. Like, okay, those are already left. I know that oil was on my radar. I had it charted, so I just take it long and see what happens. Very nice, clean move up on ES and NQ though. Very clean.
Yes.
Bing. I'm in with you on oil, almost longed at the low there too. Yeah, if I would have saw it hit the low right there, I would have longed it, but I got the inverse. I think we got the shoulder. So We'll see what happens. I wanna long it above the highs. If we fail, it'll be because I really don't see a reason why we should fail, honestly. Like, if we fail, it'll just be because the market just didn't want to go up. But we got the head right here, right? On the inverse head and shoulder, we got a very nice setup here. So just put it in God's hand at this point, right? Like, we got the head right here, a shoulder here, a nice shoulder here. We got a demand zone right here on the 5-minute, right? Looks real clean. We got aggressive buying that broke structure. Now the market just has to agree. If it doesn't agree, we lose the trade. If it does agree, then our target is up here. It's that simple. Everything else is noise, man. So don't overthink trading. Just trade. Put the risk on, accept the risk, be calm about it. You miss a trade, go to something else. If you understand market structure, there's a trade everywhere. You can trade any instrument, right? I think that's the biggest hack that we're not exploiting with the prop firms, is using all of the instruments to our advantage, right? Watching everything and looking for setups on everything, right? It doesn't matter if it's on gold. It doesn't matter if it's on oil. Doesn't matter if it's on Bitcoin, whatever it is. Like, you're trading the setups. So who cares which one of these you trade? Just look for a setup. On a day like today where this thing is not doing anything, it'd be better off to trade a different instrument. Because that doesn't mean you're going to win a trade. It just means that you're giving yourself a better probability, right? With a different instrument, right? We missed the push up. Hey, it's all good. Trade something else. Micaiah said he snagged 10 points. Nice. Looks like we're about to get cooked on this, potentially cooked on this oil trade, but I don't know if I want to risk the lows because I don't know how much risk that is. So I'm just gonna risk the previous low and assume that that's not that much risk because I'm in a mini and I probably shouldn't be.
Rick said short ES92, stop at 94.5. Yeah, it's not a bad short.
Oh, you don't think we're gonna push it in 98? Yeah, looking at the tape, it could be very difficult to get up that high. So.
Targets 88, 84, and 81. Yeah, I like your targets.
I concur, sir. Do you concur? I concur.
I would much rather, for me to get short, I kind of want to see us tap 88, find buyers, come back and fail, and then I would look to take this short off of this 1 hour, since we did touch the 1 hour.
Would you? Oh, you got a 1 hour on ES?
47.93 is a 1 hour supply.
Oh yeah, I see it. I got you. Well, I got 47.91. It doesn't matter. Yeah. Oh, NQ didn't follow through on the spike up there. If NQ gets below 85, we can sell.
Yeah, and NQ never broke its high of day, where ES is above its high of day. So there's an interesting price action going on right now.
It's boring price action. Very, very freaking boring.
Rick, are you still going risk neutral? Are you still doing the whole risk neutral thing?
Oh, he said Euro closing in 7 minutes, so he expected less liquidity, less buying. So he's shortened the London close. We're getting a strong rejection on this oil buy. So let's see if see how this 15-minute candle closes. About 10 seconds left on this candle, so see how it closes.
I thought oil moved inverse to the market, to the stock market.
It depends. Well, we got news that can kind of do its own thing. And I think we got crude oil inventories this week.
We do have it this week, yeah. Yeah, I covered the core, but I moved over to micros instead. Okay, gotcha. Makai says we had a 1 minute bullish change of character, rejected 1 minute supply. Now it looks like it's retesting 1 minute change of character. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. This is moving so slow.
Yeah, it's just super boring.
I'm just not sure if I really want to put any more risk on the table.
Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at with it. Like, this oil trade dies, then he dies. If he makes it, he makes it. But after this thing, I'm probably done. It's like about another 4 minutes left in this candle. If this thing fails, I'll probably be done. That's the DXY. What's the DXY? What are you talking about?
I know the DXY moves inverse to the market, but sometimes oil will too.
Oh yeah. Oh, okay. He was answering your question. See, and now we're getting rejected down here. If we break these lows, I'm gonna be out. If we get below this low right here, I'm gonna be done. That'll be my pretty much my last trade on the day. Because I'm just over price action today. It's not what I'm looking for.
Yeah, it's very, very, very trash today.
Makai says looks good so far. Bull flag on the 1 minute. We're talking about ES. Oh, we're long ES. Be careful, Rick is short, so he be calling out like exact levels. So wherever Rick is trying, I think I'm stopped out right there. Hang on. One more tick and I'll be done with oil. Oh no! I'm completely out of that trade. I bought one more contract instead of sold one. But it didn't move. It didn't move anymore. It just filled me and stopped right there.
Yeah.
I caught it. I went and checked it, thank God. Or else I'd have been like getting cooked on this short here. So the next place I'm looking to potentially trade oil will be in a paper trade account. And it'll be I just don't want to put any more risk on the table. Like when my emotions aren't into it, just because I've been in low kind of to sleep, like I'm just over it. And I miss the potential long over there on ES. And that's fine. I'm not really tripping about it. But the only way that I would trade this again is if oil came down here to 73.03 or 72.06, right? So, which is my original area that I wanted to long it. I kind of got a little bit of euphoria after I saw the missed entry on the ES there. So back in 1 minute supply. All right, let's check. All right, for NQ, yeah. I mean, you can even see it on the 15-minute. You're sitting right in supply here. So yeah, this price action is just super slow, man.
It's booty.
It's trash. It's trash. It is trash.
We just made we're making a lower high here.
Board. Oh man.
Yeah, this is all the way trash.
I'm back to shorts.
even with that push that we got on ES, like none of the stocks really pushed up with
nothing,
it.
bro. Nothing.
Looks like we're going for another high day break.
Oh, goodness, this is whack. And inside out is witty whack. Looks like we're about to get some continuation on this ES pump though.
I don't know. It looks like buying is drying up here.
The candlestick chart looks pretty good on the 5 minute.
Yeah, I think we may reverse here.
I don't think so. I think we continue to push. We're just going to push slow. There's nothing about the market that says we're ups down. Yeah, you know what? You're right. I should have definitely been shorting the market, shorting NQ. I mean, oil over here. Punk ass oil. Because it literally, like you said, it moved inversely to the market right there. So very nice.
Here comes another high day.
That's why I said it just looks super bullish. Even on the 15-minute, like looks like we got that falling wedge. And again, this took 30 minutes to get down to this demand zone, only to rip out of this thing in like the same amount of time. So I think bulls have a vested interest to keep pushing this thing up. Hopefully by the time you guys get the supply, oils is at the other demand zone that I wanted to long.
This just looks weak to the upside.
That's what I'm saying. I think we'll get that one exhaustive move in the 47.98.
Maybe.
And at the same time, oil dumps down to where I want to trade it. And then I'll probably lie and actually take another trade. Oh. This has been brutal. This comes at pushing a 47.94, 16.905 on.
Oh, that was a pop.
Told you. Get that quick liquidity sweep into 47.98 and then come back down. That's what I like to see.
Yeah, they got supported there. This thing is just slowly moving up.
Slow grind, bro. You just gotta be patient today. I'm still watching oil potentially take some more longs here. If we come down a little lower. One tick away from my stop. They're coming. Yeah, they're coming, bro. They're coming. 97. If ES breaks 94. Yeah, like I said, I think we're going to 47.98. Potentially 4,800 before we start to cool off. It's just a slow push. Very, very slow. Out here for now. Oh, were you shorting, Makai?
It's like we continue to push up, but selling is just getting a lot stronger. It's a nice rejection on the 5-minute. I still like shorts here. I still really like shorts here, but I'm just gonna be patient. Look at these bulls coming right back to buy that right up. Bye.
Board.
Nvidia's coming back up. Microsoft's coming back up. Google's coming right back up. I just want to see. Why does it keep going up? I just want to see like some traders get trapped up here, some longs get trapped, and they just dump, and we just flush like 1,000 points on ES. Can we get that? Can we get 1,000 point flush from here on ES? That'd be great.
You wish. Good luck. Man, this is boring. This is probably one of the most boring Mondays I've ever seen out of the market. Like, this is just sad.
Yeah, even NQ hasn't really moved.
Like, right? Like, man, this is sad, bro. Like, whoa.
This motherfucker. Wow, look at NQ. You haven't moved a bit.
I can't even see you, bro.
Oh, sorry. I've gotten to that point.
Yeah, I know, right? It's just like, man. Look, guys, I don't know about y'all, but I'm about ready to call it a day and go do something else with my life. Because I'm probably still going to trade. I just got some alerts set for oil. I'm not really looking to trade ES unless it comes to 47.98. So I'll put an alert. I'll put an alert here at 47.98 to short the market right here. And this is just on ES. For longs, I'll be looking for a retest of 47.87. So, yeah. Let's put an alert here. Because otherwise you'll just sit here and you'll just start trying to create trades, right? I don't like to do that. And this is what I do when I'm trading by myself. Like I go watch TV, I hang out, I do laundry, talk to the kids. I turn my phone on, I turn my phone off silent, and then I set alerts, right? And here comes oil coming right down, right? So
here comes the ES coming down too.
Yeah, so I just wait and I set my alerts a little higher than where I want to trade, right? So it gives me time to come in here and kind of analyze what's happening. So like if I want to trade here, I want to trade right here long at 47.87. I put my alert up at 47.88, right? And then for this one, it doesn't matter as much because the supply zone is so large. Pause. But that's just my thought process.
How was that a pause?
I don't know. I said large.
Oh well, for me, I'm looking for 47.90 to kind of hold one more test, come back up for this 1 hour to hold one more test, and then for us to break down. That's about the only way I'm getting long or short. I honestly, I really don't even. I have no faith in this market right now. I mean, if we look at it from open, we've literally gone a total of. Well, what is this? We've gone a total of 14 points. 14 points in like 2 hours. Yeah. That is horrible. Yeah. Jay Powell is definitely a pause. But
yeah, see,
yeah, it's.
I said it right. Thanks, Jay Powell Jr. Thanks, Junior. Thanks, Junior.
But yeah, this price action is trash. My target on a short would probably be down here at my target would probably be VWAP, and I don't even know if targeting VWAP and getting into a short is even necessarily worth it. But yeah, it's just it's really bad, really bad. Y'all New Yorkers, no. I mean, I was born in New York in Albany, but I lived there very, very, very short.
No, I'm from I'm from originally Alabama, Huntsville, but I grew up in Chicago since I was like 7. So.
But still go Buffalo. Ha! The Bills. We leaving this banner up all week. We leaving this up. I'm about to change the banner to
leave it up.
Buffalo
Do me a
Bills
favor.
Super Bowl.
Do me a favor.
And then,
leave it up all the way through the Super Bowl. That's what I want you to do. So you'll be rooting for a team that's sitting at home. That's
hey, it hasn't happened yet. We're still in the playoff race. We're still in the hunt until we're not. So we'll see what happens.
Put that money up, then.
I'm not putting no money up.
I'll bet a payout for a payout.
No.
Yeah.
No.
I'll bet one of your payouts versus my payout that the Bills ain't going to Super Bowl.
I mean, that's one of the hardest things. Never mind. Either way, the Bills did their job yesterday, and we got 3 more jobs to get accomplished, and then then we got the playoffs. If not, then the Bills just had some blow jobs.
Whoa. Bruh. Fired. Anyway, guys, that's the stream. I hope you guys enjoyed it, man. Please make sure you hit the like and subscribe button on your way out. Ladies and gentlemen, we really enjoyed you guys today, keeping us awake while this market was putting us to bed. I'm red on the day after that oil trade. Note to self, try to figure out how much 1 mini is worth before you play it.
10 points, $10 a tick.
Well, I got at least 20 of those. No big deal, though.
Hell nah. I said, hey, yo.
Hey, but we'll be back tomorrow, man. Monday through Friday, 5 days a week. Hey, get your questions out, right? Like, if you guys got questions, me and Justin are avid studiers of this market. We're sharing our journey with you guys for free 99. Obviously, if you want to join the Discord, the link is in the description down below of all of our videos or live streams. It's $15 to try us out for a week. It's $40 per month to rock with us every single month. That being said, join at your leisure or just keep watching us for free on YouTube. That's all good. But my name is T Hobbs. That guy over there is Jay Seals. This is the Trader Shop, and we'll catch you guys on the next one, man.